day of games. We're figuring shit out. Yeah. We're figuring shit out, pretty much. But welcome in. If you're new here, my name is Tetra. I am the guy that runs everything behind the scenes. And right now we are experiencing what is known as my shitternet. Which means that the stream we'd like to do, unfortunately, cannot go on, just because my internet just cannot withstand, for some reason, an 8K bitrate stream. So that's fun. That's something. But anyway, we're going into some Arise games. We've seen Zig instantly go down on that green, which isn't the greatest. You don't want a player to instantly go down on a push. But Flash are coming out, and Muddy goes in, and Lacking is inside. It gets one, isn't able to get the other, while Postal Dude trades out Brody. That's very, very strong for Gupenstein. Well defended early on. Very, very strong. And we see Chi and Noon lost live. Not the greatest of situations you want to be in, and Chi goes down just after Noon. Can he do anything? He has a flash. 4 people remain on Gupenstein. He's able to get one. Can he get another? Who knows? We shall see. It looks like he will be going for the save or the rotate onto green. He's going for the rotate onto green. MVG's off, so he has better view. He's making noise. He's walking about, making a lot of noise. Not ideal in this situation. He can hear the footsteps of the players in bathroom. He knows where players are. Sees one. Is able to get one. It's down to a 2v1. Naja and Postal Dude are both set up inside of this bathroom and freezer area. Blade Runner is going to go clear what they've owned. And Noon is able to get another one. Noon on a 3k right now. Can he get the 4th? 1v1 situation. Flash goes out. Noon is able to take control of it. But can he get it? He is not able to get Blade Runner. Blade Runner gets the last one. Shuts down Noon's 4k. And we see it's 1-1 to Gupenstein. 1-1. Tied up. Gupenstein, Arise. This is going well so far. Gupenstein have shown in the first game. I was watching a bit of the first game. Gupenstein has shown that they can actually compete. They're getting a few rounds. They're doing a lot of what, you know, might not happen on... might not, you know, normally happen on... on you know, with Chaos and Arise and such and other teams, you know, they're showing that they can compete. But we're on to this factory. And this factory is great. I'm a big fan of this factory just because it kind of has been broken down and has been figured out by a lot of teams. But that doesn't mean that it is going to happen the same way. So, like, for instance, we see here, Arise are big green plays on this. They also like a storage. I've seen them go servers. They're strong on servers on this one as well. They like a bit of everything on this map. Not many people blow Doc here. This is Doc is a blow that you might not see here. Stormy is also casting this. But, you know, we shall see what happens on this factory. Anything can happen. And Gupenstein are known to be that team that anything can really happen. You know, many things can change within a few seconds. And it's kind of like, you know, it's a fight of the ages. Gupenstein can really do anything here. They're known for doing anything and being quite creative with their plays. So we'll see if they, you know, have anything up their sleeve to save against Arise for this. Not all players have loaded in. We see that there are just a few of the players that have loaded in. Placing barbs down and such. But it's time for execution. We've got a barb on, 2 barbs actually on float with ellipsis on the auto around this corner. Oh, this is going to be dangerous. It seems like that they might know that they're forced green. They're going green. They've not brought any sort of clacker. Maybe they double blue first rounds. Not too sure. Blade Runner with a Molotov. Ellipsis though round this corner. Can she do anything? Who knows? This is a good Molotov goes out though. Stopping the attackers from pushing in. Shots going out from Chi. Flash is ready, but another great Molotov there. Doesn't do any damage, but it does stop them from pushing in. Postal. Only defender to have taken, only person to have taken damage this round. Flash is about to go out. Ellipsis has to be ready here. Ellipsis is concussed. Zig gets one. Not able to do much so far. But can Ellipsis pop off here? They cannot. Zig from behind picks up the auto. Nade goes out, clearing this top barb. And Zig is going to be W keying here on this office. Gets tagged by the Morp. Morp is able to run away. Dot Hype gets out. And it's down to 3 players on GOOP side. Morp coming out, but isn't able to do anything as Lacking takes out one. Chi takes out another, and it's down to Nadru. 1v5, and it's not possible. And that is 2-1 to Arise. Right. Anyway, sorry. Apologies. I'm doing a lot of things at once. We're getting onto this kill house, and this kill house is known for being very tough hall push. This allows, if you're going hall, top hall, you really are just getting attacked from pretty much every side, and that leads to a lot of extra damage coming out when it's not really needed and such like that. But we're seeing what seems to be a green push, which is fine. A green push is pretty much the normal play on this map. You know, we'll see teams like to go on a green push. It's a good push. It's just you need to take that southern area rather than that north hall. That club push is definitely a lot safer. But getting into it, we've got Naja on the shield, and they're going to be torching this top reception, checkpoint side. Chi with the mini AK. 2 mini AKs are in play. Dawn rings out throughout the map. And we're seeing a lot of shots come out, but they've got the shield ready to kick this. They have taken the hall control already. Is the thing. This hall is very small, this southern hall side. But there's Brody in the corner with a tub. I didn't even realize. Brody gets 1, technically gets 2, and goes down to dot hyped. I wasn't even ready for that. I mean, I didn't even see Brody on the map. Frag goes down. Shield goes down. This is not looking good. Wallbangs go through. Lacking able to pick up 1 with those wallbangs. And it's down to Dot and Blade Runner with Zig, Lacking, Chi, all just putting shots through. Noon able to pick up 1 and is on the flank and gets the second. What a round for Arise. I mean, so well played there. We saw amazing wallbangs. Brody really able to get that. You know, I thought that whole area is so small. This area here, it's so small that you can't really hide in it. You mean you can hide here, as we saw, and then you can hide in bathroom. But it's really easy to clear as an attacker. But obviously they took that quite literally, Goopenstein, and didn't check the corners and were punished for it. Okay, here we are. We've got this storefront. This C-store. Now, this C-store is pretty important in this map. Because it's such a big space, and it's so easily to play in. You know, we saw people play in it, like, south storefront here. And we saw people play over here. It's really important for the defense. And we're seeing that the attackers are going to do something quite... I don't know. A lot of people do it. But this war charge play here is quite a new idea, you know? It's a play that has been around for quite a while in the, you know, terms of the map age. And many people do it. Seen a lot in tens. But it's you know, it's figuring it all out. And this play, I think, can definitely throw some teams off, but I don't think it will throw Arise off. We're not seeing anyone in the spot here to die to it. They're all playing that, but Chi is warbanging that, and the war charge goes out. Chi is going to give up that bathroom. That's fair enough. She knows that that's probably a dangerous place to play in, and we're seeing the green push come in. Chi able to put some knack shots through that telehole. Blade Runner with the shotgun, about to swing Chi, but goes down, but trades. Postal Dude with a lovely trade there. Zig is, Brody actually, able to do anything? No. Brody goes down to Postal Dude as well, and it's down to a 3v4 in the favor of Goop. This could be crazy. And Ben Bravo, I do have a crazy word per minute. But we see Noon, Igmar, storefront is open. This is what they were going for. They were going for storefront. One runs in, Ellipsis, apologies. Pushes into this storefront area. They have two flashes. Molotov in Noon's hands. Noon takes out Dots. That is the Saber down. Lacking. Able to do a bit of chip damage. And they are out of flashes. Both flashes have been thrown. Lacking. Able to take down one. Zig here with the auto. Can he do anything? They're rotating round. I think the call has been made from Zigolo that they are going to rotate round. Ellipsis is going to go through this wall charge again. And will find Zigolo on the other side and goes down to the auto shotgun. It's now down to a 3v1 in the favor of Arise. Postal. Black Tar in hand. Can he do anything? He cannot. Goes down to Zigolo. And it's 4-1. A very, very definitive round there from Arise. Going into a 3v4 situation to then completely flip it on its head and make it a 3v1. It's very crazy right now. Shit is going down. Shit is going down. We are now on this factory once again, and we're seeing Noon is putting in some lovely little circles here. This Toxic specifically is very warbangable. So this is what Chi is showing. Noon has basically pointed out this truck and is then going to wallbang this bomb. Because you can only defuse this bomb from 2 areas. You can defuse it from this side and this side. This is the Omni bomb, so it means that you can defuse it from any side, but both of these sides are blocked. So we're seeing that they're going to be defusing it from one side. Sorry, from 2 angles of this bomb. Which means that the attackers can kind of take heavy control of this bomb control. And if they can just play back, play safe, they can stop the defuse pretty easily. The only issue is if they go for the wall charge blow. They're out of wall charges, so they cannot go for this wall charge blow onto the bomb. But we're seeing a service blow come out for the attackers. It's all a bit crazy right now. We're seeing the service blow. 4 lights. They're going to go for lights. And I think as well maybe a storage blow. But we shall see. This is last round. So they can always double blow here. There is no danger in double blowing. We see some nice bar placements. We're seeing a bar placement on this door here, as well as the green door, which is pretty good. You know, we see some strong barbs. Lacking has a nade in hand, though. Server blow goes out. Lacking is going to rotate to servers to chuck this nade. Okay, sure. Lacking messes up the nade, to be honest. That could have been used so much better, but unfortunately misses it. Lacking with the KRM. She loves this gun. I mean, there's literally no other gun that she would take over this. Flash goes out. The wonderful flash onto Lacking there. And the pushers coming in. Zig is able to take down one with the saber. They've blown this storage. And they're now going to this dock side. Ellipsis is fully rotating as they've taken this servers area. They have full control of this right-hand side of the map. Chi is stuck inside of Toxic now. They've actually torched open this Toxic area to create an easier area, and Chi gets one with the molly. Posted goes down to that Molotov. Ellipsis is now rotated all the way back round and is slowly walking up to this office area. Blade Runner and Nardru pushing in. Blade Runner gets Chi with a nade. And it's now a battle of time. Ellipsis slowly moving into this office area. Can they pick up one? Bullets are ringing out. Brody taking a bit more damage. But they're all set up on this dock side. There's 3 people on this dock side. Ellipsis able to take out Zig, though. Zig able to take out Nardru, and Blade Runner gets another. It's down to a 2v2. Both players are on this dock side. And Noon's able to get one. It's down to a 1v2 now. And Noon is able to get the other one. Oh my god. Some very well played, just everything there. We saw some amazingly, an amazing torch there. Very, very strong torch to open up that Toxic area and take control of that. It's just all of the micro plays. We're seeing Arise just being so good at these micro plays. These things that come down to these sort of last few moments. We saw that, we saw that Toxic torch come out very early into the round, but only be used in those last few minutes. Few seconds. So it really shows how strong Arise is at just micromanaging everything. Really being good at just dealing with the small things very well. And we get onto this dome. This dome is great. We love this dome. We love this dome. And why do we love this dome? Because it's pretty darn good. This is a very fun dome. Use some really strong angles like this jungle here. This ruins bit is very, very strong on head glitches. Very strong angles can be taken off this. And as well as this, we've seen this base. I believe Noon is setting up here for a nice angle onto this beach to hopefully pick someone off quite early onto the round. And there's some fun barb placements you can do. You can barb like this and barb like this. and then barb like this. And you can use 3 barbs to basically stop anyone from entering jungle. Very, very fun. Very, very good. Personally, I like it. But we're seeing a pit beach split. Beach are going to go straight into pit. Sorry, a ruins beach split. They've got a frag for this obs barb, which is definitely going to happen. But this obs is just so hard to push into. I'd be quite surprised if they make it through it. We've seen that, you know, Goop and Sign, they're a great team, but they do struggle on, like, seeing if a plan is good. And there it is, Lacking and Chi both shooting out the observation TVs. Meaning that now they have the main control in this observation. And we're seeing this come out. Noon is backing off. Didn't take a shot. Was smoked off. And here comes the jungle blow very soon. Zigalo on the other side with an auto. He is ready. The kit comes out into pit. And I believe the attackers are hard pushing in. Chi is able to just list off info here. Nade's coming out. Nade lands. Takes out the barbed wire. Good nade. Molotov is ready to counter this though. Molotov goes out. Flashes in. Concusses Chi, but the Molotov slows down the push here. They're not able to do anything. Dot taking a bit of damage to Chi there. Not able to return. Flash comes out. 2 flashes come out and Chi is out. Chi's out of there. But Zig is still there with the auto. Able to pick up 1. Not able to get 2. Chi with the SMG. The Gruber not able to do anything apart from 1. Ellipse is able to trade. And there is the jungle blow. The late jungle blow. This is what they needed. They needed some pressure on the other side of the map. Nadru, can they spot Chi in time? Chi is behind that rock and Chi is able to take down 1. She's been spotted. Can she deal more damage to the attackers before it is too late? Ellipse is taking this northern side beach. Sees Lacking. Can they get shots on Lacking? Before Chi can take out 1. Noon is pushing up with the LS. Ellipsis is able to take out Lacking, but Noon trades, and it's down to a 2v1. Nadru in this situation knows where both are. Spots Noon. Noon with the morp. Apologies. And Nadru is going to be saving that clacker. And that is going to be 6-1 to Arise, putting it to match point for Arise and series point. As this is a BO2. We played BO2s here. And each match is worth 2 points for a win, 1 point for a tie, and 0 for a loss. So it's very important that you're winning these games. Or at least tying. Because right now, we're in the final week of this Swiss, of our Swiss stage. And we're going to need everything. Teams are going to need everything to make it into the playoffs next week. We're currently seeing Goopenstein, who are, let me quickly check the standings. As of week 6, they are in 8th. They are just on the cutoff point for the standings. So it is down to everything. Quite literally. Goopenstein need a win this week to stay in the top 8. And it's sort of just down to, you know, these final matches. We've tried to make these standings as the matchups as fair as possible. So we're seeing people like Arise and Goop. Goop only played Arise once or twice, sorry, over the weekend. So everyone else in the top 10 played them 3 times. Played Arise or Chaos 3 times. So we gave Goop an extra in Arise, even though they're not close on the standings, to kind of make it even. But we're seeing very, very close things, and TTH, Tim's Treasure Hunt, are currently they're not through. They needed 1 point, and they're going to be double FFing this week. which means that they're not going to get a single win. Which could mean that they could be sent home. If, you know, they could be sent home. We could see TTH be sent home this week. But again, we'll see. We shall see. It comes down to everything. But here we are. We are going for a entrance and manager blow. Pretty default on this map. Chi is ready, though, on this entrance side. We have a Molotov and nade for the Barb. Shots are ringing from Noon. And Ellipse and Dot Hype, sorry. Dot able to tag Noon for 50. The door charge goes out on the other side of the map, and Zig is able to take down Postal Dude with the auto. Able to get one. Can he get a second? No, he can't. Ellipsis trades. And Ellipsis is going on a manhunt. Knack's ringing out. Brody with the Knack. Blade Runner able to take out Chi on the other side of the map. And they have taken control of the map. Blade Runner going with the shotgun there. The DL not able to do much. Now it's down to a 3v3. Their map control has been lost, but Ellipsis has an auto. No mags, though. There's no mags for that, Ellipsis. You've got to pick up another weapon. Nardru dot hyped on the southern side. Flash ready. Flash goes out. Brody in security. Molotov goes out, and Lacking on the flank is able to take out one. Ellipsis takes out Brody, and Lacking is able to take out Nardru. It's down to Ellipsis in a 1v2, and is able to get one. It's down to Lacking versus Ellipsis. 1v1 situation. Lacking has control over this. My FPS is dying. But it's down to the... And the Barb goes out. The late Barb, very strong there from Lacking. Is Lacking able to do it? Lacking has footsteps and this Barb. This could be it for Arise. And it is! Lacking gets the final kill. 7-1 in the favor of Arise. And that is 2-0 for Arise versus Guggenstein. Very, very strong. Very, very strong. And we're going to quickly go to break so I can grab a drink, and also so that we can add a new caster, because I'm no longer being joined by just myself. I am going to be joined by another lovely caster. We're getting Surfront in here, gamers. We're getting Surfront in here, gamers. So yeah, we shall get Surfront in here very soon. And then we shall get into our next game. And the next game is going to be... I believe it's going to be... Let's go, cut to casters quickly. Hello, gamers. We're going to be going to, I believe, TTT versus Benui. Very, very needed here. TTT are 3 points off of being confirmed in the playoffs. So they need to win both games in this series to confirm it. They have to win both. If they don't win both, then they're going to have issues. But they need both. And if they can't get both, then we're going to see, like I said, we're going to see some issues. But we shall be back with that in just a moment as I run to break to get a drink and also get Surfront in here. So we shall see you in just a short break. Bye! Hello, gamers! It's me, Tetra. Wow, and I'm joined by the lovely Surfront. This is crazy. This is crazy.
What 3 years.
It's a crazy ass moment. We're here.
Yeah,
We're
it's been
live.
3 years since the last time I casted.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
We're waiting on.
We waiting on.
We're waiting on. We're waiting on. We're waiting on people. We're waiting on people.
Teams.
Good
Okay,
to
no problem.
queue whenever. I think they're ready. I think we're all ready to go. But we're watching game 2 of the day is Benui versus third team. And I've got my DP to watch DP with. I'm very excited. How are we feeling, Surfront? How are we feeling?
Very excited. This is the first time I've casted in like 3 years since the old league. This is gonna be good. The season has been very fun. You know, coming back, playing DP again. Thank you for reviving the league. You know.
We revived the league. Hey, we revived it.
I'm sure a lot of people feel that way. You know, even though the top 2 teams are kind of like how it used to be back in the day. Is you know, kind of like YY. You got some of those core players now going into Chaos. And then, you know, you have Arise, which is kind of almost like GB.
Pretty much.
Nemesis or whatever. You
but,
know, it's kind of the same teams there.
Hey.
You know, so one of the top players, you know. But it's always fun to see those teams duke it out. So I'm assuming my prediction, and I believe a lot of predictions are, that in the finals we'll see them 2 teams duke it out. Which always has been good, usually. So that's exciting.
Yeah, when we're getting into the final week of Swiss. So we are seeing, you know, teams that could potentially be making playoffs. You know, it's anyone's game still. That's the thing. Nobody is out yet. There are only 3 teams that are out, and they joined like week 5. So they've only had like 2 weeks to play games. So that's the only reason they're out. Everyone is still in playoff contention that's been playing from week 1, which is crazy to think.
Yep. Is there a way we can see these, you know, the standings? I'm sorry, I'm just not familiar.
No worries. That's a good point, actually. Let me quickly make a thing. Oh, wait,
I know you guys have them. I just don't know where to find them. You know what I mean? I'm sure I'm not the only one. So.
True. Let me quickly get our lovely standing image up for everyone. Let me save this image. There we are. Let's quickly go to here. Standings. This is great. This is good. This is going well. Where is standings? There we are.
Well, other than that, I guess I'll yap while you do that. So, yeah, due process, everybody.
Due process.
Sale's still going on, Tetra?
It's not going on, unfortunately.
Ah, unfortunate. If you missed out on that, I gotta say, that's on you. You know, that was, I saw it every stream. They were talking about that sale.
True.
Still, the game's only $10, so it's not too bad.
Here we are. We got standings. I've got standings.
Oh, never mind. That's more important.
Got standings.
Let's go.
So right now we're seeing the top 12 teams. Everyone below the top 12 right now is no longer in playoff contention. They are eliminated from playoffs. But we're seeing they might actually be. I might have missed. We're in game, but we shall get there in a moment. Right now we're seeing Arise and Chaos. They have made it to playoffs. No matter what, they have made it. The only issue is that Tim's Treasure Hunt, I was saying earlier, Tim's Treasure Hunt have forfeited both games this week. They don't have enough players to play this weekend. Which means that Frogs and, who else are they playing today? They're playing Tempo. Frogs and Tempo both get 3 points, pretty much. They get 4 points for the forfeit. Which means that,
real good.
Yeah, we could be seeing, it could happen that Tim's Treasure Hunt don't make it to playoffs.
I doubt that. But that's great for me because I love tempo. Not
I love
biased
tempo.
whatsoever.
I love tempo.
I think Tim, any other team they're going to face, I think their biggest trouble is probably going to be us on Mos Eisley, obviously Chaos and Arise, and see if there's any other team out there. At the moment, not really. I believe they faced Q Process earlier this in this tournament, and I don't think it went too well. Q Process, so maybe Goopenstein. They've been a team that's been slowly on the come up. They could give Tim on a bad day. I think they could take him both games, but so we'll see. But I do see Tim probably making the in Treasure Hunt, making the on the end.
Yeah.
The playoffs, regardless.
I agree. I think that Tim's Treasure Hunt definitely are on their way to make it to the playoffs 100%. It would just be quite funny to see them dip below the top 8 just because they they didn't play 1 week.
Yeah, that would be funny. Also unfortunate, but
very unfortunate.
I don't think we're good. I don't think the league would be very happy that. I think a lot of players would play those guys, going forward.
I agree.
They're good guys, really fun to play against, especially Chrome with his little rats.
That's true. That's very true. We're getting hopefully into game. Their server is still just spinning up, but we're getting into this final. Still just waiting on this. So it's it's really again like these games are going to really sort of it's going to make or break who makes it to playoffs. Very, very important week this week. Week 7 is very important. And then next week, we're going to be seeing fresh faces. We're going to be seeing semi-finals, quarterfinals, semi-finals, and then the finals. All are going to be casted by Spaceman and Corelli with a wonderful show match that's going to be happening on Sunday before the finals. We're going to see some lovely YouTubers and Twitch streamers duke it out to figure out who's the best person at G Process.
Yeah, that's gonna be great seeing those guys come back.
Yeah.
They have great voices.
They have great voices.
The way, with the casting and it's nice to see it done like that way. Like my boy Fellow.
True.
Them two.
Currently in Riyadh. On his way to Riyadh as we speak.
Yeah, good for him. I did hear that he was gonna go. Last I talked to him when he was on Tempo about that, he did bring up say that he was in the interview period.
Yes.
So get that.
He's made it.
Really exciting.
He has made it into Riyadh. He's gonna be casting the C stream for days 1 and 2. I think he's casting for 2 days. So go check out Fellow casts. But after you've watched G Process League.
Yeah, of course.
Only after.
Actually, G Process is live. So. Buy more copies! Buy more copies! If you haven't bought them, just buy them! Buy more copies!
True. Hey, true. True. Let me pull it up. Wait, I have a where is it? I have casters. Buy DP.
Yeah, just buy it.
Buy it right now.
Available.
There it is.
Just buy it.
Buy it right now. Don't scan the QR code. The QR code takes you to Wikipedia. But go buy the game.
If you have a cat, you have a dog, buy a copy for them. Okay?
True.
Do it for them.
Buy it for literally everyone you know.
Your mom, your dad, anybody. Just buy
literally
a
everyone.
copy.
Just buy it. Just buy it. Buy the game right now. It is currently $9. Maybe $9.99. I always forget.
£9?
Yeah, it's like £8 or something. What are we at? $8.50. Yeah. £8.50.
$10 in the US.
Just get it. Like, there's really nothing stopping you. Apart from...
If you have a mug, right? If you have a mug on your desk, maybe you have 2 mugs. Go clean it. Sell it. Probably get at least $5. You're halfway there. And then find another. You can even find $5 on the street just walking around. That's your due process money right there, guys. Come on.
Exactly. Exactly.
who else in your family that could be Rocky? That's a question for yourself. That's why you should like it. So, but anyways, yeah, as you know, have it on the stream.
We're in game finally.
You have the process. Oh, here we go.
We're finally in game.
It's
We had some server issues, but we're in. We're in the game.
a match. Let's go. What's the match?
It is Goopenstein. Not Goopenstein. Sorry, it's Benui versus Third. I just need to get the things right. Benui. Get the lovely overlay ready and done.
It's gonna be sweet. So pretty. Can't wait.
Gotta make the stream look nice. But we're getting into it almost instantaneously. Now, so from what are thoughts on this map, on this lovely dome?
Let's see. Oh, this is the one with the crazy jungle, the River of Death, so to say, or the River of Blood. You know, coming up and through that jungle there, going from the red door, you blow in there and you run up. You got the ruins. You always have that player ratting somebody over there. You know, that's always scary. The obs there is very strong, especially if you open that green door up, which you guys will know. See very deep in there. You can see heads, feet, everything in that little obs. This is a very beautiful map, Tetra, I must say.
Thank you. Thank you.
Most of it, but it really comes down who's going to control jungle, obviously, because that is the bomb. But you got to hold one here. You know, you're going to play. I mean, late round you can always obviously fall back to the bomb there, but mid round, early round, you need to hold hit or that top upper jungle with that red doors. You need to hold at least one of those. Is kind of the win condition for this map. You need to just burn utility when it comes down to it. And by the time they get the jungle, you're hoping to have most of your players and them to have the attackers there have no utility. That's how you're gonna have to play that out defensively.
That is true.
It's gonna be very exciting.
Yeah, I mean,
teams clash out. I don't think they faced each other yet. So.
I believe they might have faced each other a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, but but that was before the roster changes, so you got a lot of different.
That's true. Hey, that's true.
I don't see Frosty, so that's different.
Yeah, Frosty has gone to. He's still at TTT. Just don't think he's playing. He's just.
And it looks like he's not in today.
He's just a dweeb.
But they do have Stormy.
They do have Stormy. We love a bit of Stormy gameplay.
Stormy looks like a little bit of Stormy IGL. I'm supposing he's the one that's IGL for them.
Fingers crossed. We're seeing this observation blow. Not really a big blow on this.
No one's in it.
They're in it. And we've got an Igmar coming out from R, and R gets taken down by Stormy. What a play there. I mean, really, really strong play from Stormy there. R not able to put up much. And it makes it a 4v5 instantaneously.
I wonder where Vita's going to use that frag grenade later in the round. Surprised they didn't use it for that pit come in.
Well, fingers crossed they can use it deeper, hopefully, into the map. But Stormy is just W-King here. He's aiming to take out the third. Stormy, slow down, motherfucker. Rennie is the last line of defense before more damage happens and is able to take out Stormy, but it's not enough as the rest of TTT come from behind from pit and take out both Jazzboat and Rennie. What a round.
Yeah. Third team there, you know, they were able to work together, push through, use their utility properly, take map control. They didn't even need to use that frag grenade that I was yapping about. So, Benui, but they could have really done better there. I'm not being mean, I'm just being a little critical, just to help you guys out. You guys are watching the stream. Benui, what you guys could have done there a little different was, you know, you play some better barbs that you guys can play off of. You know, play off those barbs. That one going into coming out of pit, going into that jungle there is a good barb, but you had one just sitting in the obs pit. You really only had one guy watching it, and gave it up pretty quickly.
It's true.
So, just and no mollies. I believe no mollies came out. Tetra. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
I don't
molly that would have been huge, slowing down that push on that upper ruins. That would have been really useful having, you know, getting rid of them flashes. But on to the next, as I say.
On to the next.
Got a bank here, right?
We've got a lovely bank. And we're seeing...
Very lovely.
Yeah.
Operation Adder Talon.
Adder Talon. A great, great bank. We've seen this a lot. What's your favorite push on this? Because I quite like the green, but I think a lot of people
I
like
hate
that
the manager. I hate the manager. Everybody does it. I hate it. I like the green and blowing the hall. I know it's stupid because you get stuck in servers, and I've died personally numerous times from Zigolo, sitting there with an auto in servers, kick the door, die. You know, I've done that numerous times. I believe it was even streamed one time. I don't like that. But that's besides the point. What I really like is you take out the guy that's playing tellers. If you play it right and you play it fast, you can take out the dude tellers. Obviously, you have somebody open that green door and sit there and watch it. You pinch the dude teller. That's a free kill, right? That's one guy down. You get down. Now you know everybody's either going to be servers, manager, or accounting, right?
Yeah.
You're down to that. And you should have most of your utility left. You should have, and hopefully maybe the dude teller would have had maybe a Molotov. You know, see how I think they might have that mark there that, you know, they're going to be taking the barb and a molly for that entrance. But if you're able to pinch that dude teller, this is my opinion. This is my own personal opinion.
Hey.
The manager blow is good. Don't get me wrong. It's just, it is good. But I like doing this plan better because then you can get a free pick.
Yeah.
And you have most of your utility, and you just rush in through the lobby. And whoever was playing entrance usually comes in by then. So you have a 5v4 push there. You throw like 2 or 3 flashes throughout accounting and manager, and that's pretty much it. You know?
Yeah. Fair enough.
You really have to worry about is the player playing behind desk. And obviously, if they choose to barb the lobby, then all you have to do is you have to take a frag. And most likely, the dude that was playing entrance should have a frag in both pushes. You know, if you blow the manager, so you're still going to be taking a frag there.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's...
and as you know, if they blow the manager, the teller angle is great because you can get a really far angle from teller into counting. But
yeah,
anyways, onto the round.
Yeah, I mean, very good observations there so front, and we see a Morp coming out, able to take some damage off Vita. They've already naded the barb on this entrance, but they're being quite passive here. They're not really taking their chances. They don't see that Mel is there with the Igmar, but they're able to trade both out. Jazzbo and Mel both go down, with Jazzbo only able to take one. They're not looking too good, Benui, going into this 4v3.
Yeah, what do they got for utility? Not much left, just 2 flashes, you know, and they still got to get into counting, you know, 4v3. The defenders have all their health, attackers a little damage, so it's going to be a little bit of a challenge for them, the defenders here, but they do have full health, so if they're able to position themselves well. Ooh, what's going on there?
We see Rennie with the KRM actually in servers, the servers that you said you died to Zigalo on stream in. The servers that's very hard to push if someone's putting pressure on it, but no one is. And Rennie gets a bit of timing there. But Flash comes out into accounting. R is full blind, I believe. Takes a bit of damage. Morp shot goes out. Doesn't hit anyone. But Rennie's able to take out one. Lock and load and Vita get one. And Stormy, they all get one in a fast instant. And it's 2-0 now to TTT.
Yeah, they played that round real well. The attackers there, you know, they were able to play off each other. And they just used that extra HP to bully their way in. You know, those 2 flashes came out. Pretty useful. And the defenders just couldn't set up a good crossfire there. Hold out. But they look at that barb there. That's a pretty good barb. Maybe a little deeper. I think it might have been placed a little too early. If I'm just mistaken. I did not see. But if it might have been placed a little later in the round, they might have been able to use that. Because they did not have a frag grenade that I was talking about earlier. They used it earlier to get into entrance. But if they might have had that, they could have, you know. And again. Oh, no, that's a lie. There was a molly used. There was a molly used at the start of the round.
There was a molly used this time.
Yep. And anyways, going back to that server, I was thinking a little something there. That's my Vietnam. Zig and servers is my Vietnam. Yeah. I get flashbacks every time I see that map. I believe Gefter was the one that was helping me there, but Gefter had like 1 HP, so cannot put any blame on him. That was so long ago. I choose to forget it. I don't know.
It's best to
We're on
forget.
to the next round here. Yeah, it's best to forget. What do we got here? Kill House.
Got a lovely little kill house.
Which one is this one? Oh, this is the beautiful one. The one with the pillbox right in the middle.
Yeah. Caused a little bit of a disturbance last week. We saw that there was actually a diffuse bug last week.
Oh no.
It's a diffuse bug that
is it fixed now?
Well, it's a bug that's been in the game for a long time, unfortunately. But it happens when someone defuses just as they're killed. And it meant that Q Process tied with Benui last week. But Benui were nice enough to let them take the win. So they won 2 games. So Benui are... They really need a win here. And we've just got information from Code that if Benui don't 2-0 this game, TTH are guaranteed in playoffs.
Oh, wow.
So Benui need 2-0 here.
So does that mean Benui is... Does that mean Benui falls out of the bracket?
No. They will still be in the playoff contention. But as soon as if Benui lose both games here, then it will mean that TTH is guaranteed in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's exciting for TT, even though they didn't have to play today.
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny. But yeah, Benui, yeah, you know, like I said, you know, if they need to clean up a little bit of their play, a little bit play on those barbs. These barbs here, though, for this one are looking real good. You know, hopefully they have a molly or two. Oh, they do have one molly. No, they do have 2 mollies. Okay, good. They have 2 mollies here that, you know. What's their wallbang potential looking like, Petra? What do they got there for wallbang?
100%. They've got a good amount of wallbang. We see the Knack and Dawn coming out on the defender side.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be some strong wallbangs coming on.
No, I think that's what Killhouse is famous for, is the wall bangs. Cause you got thin walls pretty much in every room.
Yeah, very strong. And we see that they're actually not going to go for the sort of default blow here, which is the crates blow. They're actually going to go for a checkpoint backstage blow. Smoke actually goes out onto lockers, and we're seeing that Jasper might have to move here and isn't put in the greatest of situations. They've got the wall charge actually on this. Yeah. Top side. I believe they're going to be wall charging into pillbox.
Looks like nobody's really playing the backstage club, so really no util is going to be used here early on besides the charges.
Yeah, they've
maybe the attackers won't use any flashes. Maybe they'll be able to clear it dry, and that would be really useful for them.
It seems like they have. They've just cleared it completely dry.
That's huge.
They've saved 4 flashes for this last couple of rooms. The shotgun on this door. On this hall door, able to do some stuff, and Stormy places down that wall, the wall comes out, and now the defenders are worried. They've realized that what could have been a safe hold has now turned into catastrophe.
Oh, they still have some barbs to work with. Afraid still has that nade that he hasn't thrown yet, so Afraid can maybe get that nade down and clear up those barbs. That would be huge, you know. Oh, someone's able to get a pick there? What happened there, Tetra?
Just shot someone straight in pillbox. Someone not looking.
Oh, wow.
But Caroline with the auto around the corner. Is Caroline able to do something? Able to get 1. Can she get another? She can't. Geo gets 2 and Afraid gets 1. It's down to Mel in the 1v4. LS in hand. Can she do anything? She can't. Dies to a PK in the last moments. And that is 3-0 to TTT.
Yeah. Not much wallbangs we saw there. A lot of it just kind of was slow play, waited for that wall charge, and just exploded out of it. Like we were talking about, they had almost all their utilities attackers here. Just pretty much get control of bomb, and you know, came down to death in the pillbox.
Yeah.
Like it usually does on that round.
100%.
So.
It's all sort of coming down to these last couple of rounds. We're back on this done.
Yeah, so what we got here?
Back on this
we're back on the same one. That's right. So now we're swapping here. That's right. Yep, we're swapping here. Sometimes I forget that. I get too excited and I'm like, all right, on to the next maps. You know?
What's the next maps? But we're on the same maps, unfortunately.
Well, you know, it's only fair. It's the whole purpose.
It's only fair. It's only fair to play the same maps.
That was a good one, Tetra. I gotta hand it to you. That was a good one.
Thank you. Thank you.
But yeah, it looks like they're really predicting a free take here, and it looks like I think that's what they're gonna do. They're just gonna go all free here, not use any charges, which is a little uncommon, but still understandable. Maybe they'll hit lights while they're on it. I'm not seeing that drawn. Oh, look, there we go. Those, oh, never mind. They just deleted it. But those barbs there in jungle, the water, that would have been
very strong.
That is pretty strong, especially if you're gonna play those crosses that they all have set up there for the jungle, and you can't really see them, so you don't really know where they are in the water unless you're really looking for them. And so if you bring a frag there, that would be huge. But you know, it's in the water; it's hard to tell where you're going to place that. You know, if you're going to be accurate with that nade. But especially the attackers don't see it, they get hung up in the water. You have the sound cue, the barb sound cue. You can even throw a molly. So too much depth there. And nobody usually likes that pit door because you already know that's guaranteed going to be barbed, and you know you're going to have to need a nade for that, or you can bring a door charge or something, or wall. That's another one I usually see in casuals. Is your wall charge out of pit, up right into the water or something. That's always funny. Something like that.
Yeah, it's I think those barbs on that water are definitely very strong, and I like what they're doing here is they're going for this harder sort of jungle hold compared to what Benui were doing. But we might see some things go on. We've got Vita with the Lagros in this obs
You're just
position.
kind of playing kind of by themselves. They might get picked here if they're not smart.
Yeah, you
choose to rotate.
Gotta be careful when playing alone. It's all
especially the Ligros.
Aim to get the barb off though. Molotov in hand. Is Afraid able to do anything, Molly? No. Smoke goes out though. And one is already deep into pit. R is able to take out one. Can R take out a second? Yes! They can! They take out two. Already making it a 3v5.
No flashes. Had 2 flashes.
Oh my gosh, wait, we're getting trades. Lock and Load able to take out Caroline, and Stormy takes down Jazz. And they're pushing in on this southern side, and Lock is taking out another. It's down to Rene and R in a 2v3 now. They've instantly changed the tides of this fight.
Yeah, you gotta regroup here and get ready to use that one flash and push out, I think. Yeah, you gotta regroup here and get ready to use that one flash and push out. I think that's the best option here. Going around, maybe hitting lights, even though you're kind of stuck, but I think it's better.
Able to get one, not able to get a second. Rennie alone, able to pick up another, and it's down to Morp versus AP. Who wins in this fight? It's Morp!
Ooh,
and they go down. Stormy able to take out Rennie in that 1v1.
You know, that was interesting there. They were able to get those early picks, you know, those 2 early picks, and then went right back towards them, you know, where they got traded back out. I don't know who, but I know 2 people got picked off, and then it came back down to the 3v3. So usually when you get those early picks, you know, you're seeing it really just going to roll in the favor of the attackers when you get those 2 early picks. But that was a interesting little, you know, trade back and forth there. So
Yeah.
that was and like you said, it came down to the 1v1 there between the Mop and the AP. You know, Mop's gonna have the damage boost, and I believe I don't remember the attacker, but I believe they had 84 health or so. So yeah, you just get one shot there, and quite unfortunate, but that was a real close round for sure.
Really comes down to those final moments.
I'm thinking maybe we might see Benui if they keep putting up. Looks like they're getting a little progressively better here. If we keep seeing that, they might start taking some rounds here.
Yeah.
Back onto the lovely bank. So
Lovely bank.
Like I was yapping about before, you're gonna have the Saber and one dude maybe tell there with the Molly. You know, I hope they don't forget to put a barb in entrance. That would be bad. They're talking about that's an interesting smoke to do. You know, throw that late round, block the line of sight. You know, you have maybe Stormy there. I believe Stormy was the one with the mop last round. Stormy there playing deep with the mop. That would actually be really useful to block that line of sight. Really lets you guys get into your team, get in the lobby. Oh, they're talking about the hall blow. Ooh, my favorite.
My favorite.
Yeah, even though I said it on stream, one of the reasons why I like that hall blow is because a lot of teams usually don't expect it. They usually expect the manager blow, like just go entrance. So that's why I like the hall blow. But I don't an IGO for the team. The team usually tells me, shut up, sir front, be quiet, don't talk. And I go, okay. And then I yap anyways, but they ignore me.
Just
so
shoot people.
That's what happens. It's okay. Yep, I just do what I do, and they yell at me. So that's fine. Did he just place the molly on accident? I think Stormy accidentally threw a molly. Is that a map glitch? No, that's the barbs, because you guys changed it, so now you guys can see. I thought for a second a molly got thrown off the ground on accident.
We did change the barbs. Stormy is on Aussie ping here, as you can see. He's doing a bit of lagging. But we're getting into this round anyway. We see Mel with the clacker, Rennie with the charge. We've got 5 flashes actually. Sorry, 4 flashes. There's a smoke on that from Caroline. Ooh.
And a smoke.
Well, it seems that I'm the one lagging actually. Never mind. Saber coming out, but Warp is able to tank back. Oh. Oh, it takes a lot of damage there.
Just traded out some health there. Yeah, they traded out some health.
Oh, able to take out Stormy actually there. With the Saber. Wonderful shot. And now the attackers are pushing into this manager side. Molotov goes out. Good Molotov. And that stops 2 flashes. They're wasting flashes here. They're not calling them properly. Now the attackers are left with 1 flash left. Geo in entrance with Vita. Are they able to do anything?
I don't know. This is a little mid-round. You only have 1 flash, and it's the dude on the with the Saber outside, I believe. So no utility left on the defenders here. So this is going to be a close round.
And we see R pushing in finally. Dies to Geo, but Geo gets traded out by Jazzboat. Afraid inside accounting gets traded out. And it's now down to Lock and Load in a 1v2. This could be Benui's first round. Benui versus
8-gate time.
Big 8-gate time.
It's the biggest, they say.
It is the biggest. Mel and Jazzboat, both together. They're playing this well. Lock and Load swings though, able to take out 1. It's Melon with 1 HP, and he gets her. Oh my god!
Oh, they were so close. They almost had that round. Wow. If they were able to save their flash for a little bit later, that would have been huge in this round.
That would have been huge.
Big AK. That's just the big AK. Just melts. Nerf the big AKs, I try. I hate it.
Nerf the big AK. The big AK takes so much skill. Many are saying so much skill.
I hope Lacking hears that you're taking it out of the game. That would make me so happy. Let's see.
Getting on
5-0 now.
Yeah, 5-0. They're really playing strong.
Starting to get a little scary now for Benui. They need to get some points on the board here. Still attacking. Those attacking rounds have been very close. You know, they're gonna double blow here, so that's gonna be huge. Looks like they really know when people are gonna play in crates. They're really marking that out. If they can move aggressive and fast here, they're gonna have the auto and pillbox. But if they're able to get a flash in there, that's just the one thing here is they really need to work on their flash economy. Like you said, they threw 2 flashes in accounting and immediately got mollied out. And you need to just, if they can just, in being this aggressive, right? If they're able to get in there, use those flashes, they might actually take this round again. And just ignore construction, right? You're not even gonna push that because you're going right for the wall charge on pill. So you just gotta hope. Maybe you can send somebody lockers to take a quick look in there. But even if you ignore it, you should be fine as long as you're just getting in there with pillbox, using the DL or APs, you know, and flash, and just holding it. Maybe having somebody outside playing the hall, that would be good too. But you're gonna have that, you know, the health bonus here, and looks like the defenders aren't really gonna be that aggressive on playing lockers and crates here. So this will get them a lot of map control and a lot of utility they're gonna save. You know, so this could be good for them. I think we could see them take this round. Not seeing much, but as guys, when you guys are playing, please put icons so the casters can talk about it. Please. We are gonna see that molly on crates. Yeah, we're gonna see that molly on crates, so that's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's the crates molly is definitely very important, and this they're not doing the usual barb onto this crates area here. They're gonna actually put it in construction.
That is a little bit of a misplay.
Well, it seems like they're completely giving up this crates. Actually, they're not going to be trying to go for wall bangs. They've got Stormy.
Yeah, they're not playing free. Oh, Stormy might make a play here. If Stormy recognize what's happening, you could see a big play from Stormy.
Yeah, you can see some big damage coming out. Afraid, warbanging, literally nobody. Hurts. Caroline has taken this crate's control. They've used a singular flash, but here comes the wallbang from Afraid and gets Caroline so low. That is not going to be very good later into the round.
That's really unfortunate for them. Caroline was standing right behind the shield too. Just took it all in the head, basically, in the chest. That's unfortunate. Where did Stormy go? Stormy's in lockers.
In lockers.
Stormy could have a big flank here.
Oh, this could be devastating. He just needs to play this right. Has the auto. Still waiting. Fuse has started. They're trading out, and it's a 2v3 right now. Spots one. Able to get one. Can he get another? Pushes through the molly. Able to get two. Can he get a third? He can!
Just team kill. Just team kill while you're doing it. You have an excuse.
Shuts down the entire attacking team that was last alive.
That was well played, you know. Wait, just wait like a viper. Snake in the weeds.
He was waiting. He was waiting. Well played. He was waiting for that moment to strike.
That was well played. Yeah, when you don't have a player on your flank watch there, that's what's going to happen, you know. But it was, you know, they had bond patrol. They were down to 3 already, and they knew one was Hall. So I completely understand not having somebody on the flank watch. But you just got to remember, you always got to keep an eye on how many players are alive, and that's a huge thing. And I think that comes down to most teams. Pretty much, even in Mos Eisley, like we'll towards the end of the round, we might, you know, we're so focused on killing this one guy in those late rounds that we'll forget there could be a guy on the flank, or could be a guy, you know, maybe not for Mos Eisley, but definitely for me, okay? But you know, that's just one thing you always got to be aware for, is just somebody being on the flank where the unrecognized player is, you know. Obviously, they have no clue Stormy had auto there, but just knowing that there could be a player on the flank or a player in construction that, you know, could come flying through that pillbox or something that you just need to be aware of, you know, not get sidetracked on that one dude in Hall. That was really well played. Stormy just waiting it out, and now we're on to Freshette, Rogue, Frosty. What? And no Frosty. This is crazy. Did Frosty make this map, Petra? What is going on?
Unfortunately, no. Frosty didn't make this map.
So seeing that wall charge and that door charge coming out through storage, it's really huge. You might need a smoke for that storage if you're an attacker there, because anywhere on walkways or bomb or pretty much anywhere on that entire floor, you can get a really good line of sight into the storage there. And if you're going to run by and plan on blowing that and taking up the going through that door where that barb is placed, you're going to run into some trouble, getting some chip damage in. There's just way too many angles to try and take that fight. You're going to die. So it's a misplay there not having a smoke come out. But if the dock players are quick enough, if you do the wall charge first, right? And the dock players are quick enough to get that right side of dock controlled, they might actually not have to really worry about the storage chip damage. But we'll see how that goes, you know. Looks like they might have somebody rat in the storage container. That'd be actually really huge for PT there.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? PTT. Sorry, forgot the third. Very important. But how much? Oh, they do have a smoke. It doesn't look like I know where they're gonna place it. They do have a smoke. Yeah. They only have bringing 3 flashes. Bringing 3 flashes.
It's probably all they've got, knowing last round. But they've got this wall charge and door set up. Door goes out. Lock's ready there for the wall. I believe Lock has a barb down, maybe, to place. Goes down. Wall comes out. Jazz is pushing in. Doesn't push the left though. Lock gets 1, gets 2 as R trades with Geo. R goes down though. And now it's a 4v2. Not looking good at all for the attackers. Caroline is in a smoke, playing around this sort of northern part of walkways, and gets 1. Goes down, and it's a 1v3 right now.
Yeah, this is tough for Mel. 1v3 with only 1 flash and a black tar. This is kind of a dream moment right here. You know, say a prayer before you swing this door. I think you could.
Oh, Stormy takes up Mel. What a play. What a game.
Yeah, 7-0.
7-0.
That's really gotta hurt Banui there. Maybe what's it called? Not emotionally. I'm looking for the word, Tetra. Can you help me out? Your British dictionary.
I don't know.
Got better words. Who knows? Morale. There we go. That was the word I was looking for. Your morale. That's really gonna hurt the morale. 7-0 like that.
It is gonna hurt the morale. That is true. Maybe
they can rally. Like some of those rounds, they were pretty close. So I do see them getting on the board the next game if they're able to keep their morale up.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know. I don't know about a win, but maybe a tie.
Maybe a tie.
Maybe just a couple rounds. Oh,
Maybe.
we're jumping into another game
We're
right
already-
away. Let's
yeah.
see this.
So with today's stream is we're going straight game from game. We're going to try and catch as many of the games as possible because of how close the standings are. So we're now going on to Q Process versus Forklift Certified.
I did hear about that. I did hear about your plan. It works. It's a good plan. It's a little tough for, everybody that has schedules.
That is
You know what I
true.
mean?
We tried to schedule it
It is a good
as
plan.
best as possible.
It is a good plan. Everybody loves to see multiple games going on.
Exactly.
I definitely agree.
Hey,
It's a great idea.
so we get into this game.
Let's see. What are we looking
1-1.
at here?
Well, it's 1-1 so far. And, we've seen some pretty crazy plays. We've seen Q Process have done some pretty crazy shit. We've seen them do
Who is this other team?
Forklift Certified. They're a new team. They were created in over the week break. So they were made in week 5. And
Welcome to the league.
yeah, they're doing pretty well so far for a team that has only been playing for 2 weeks so far. We're seeing they are on.
How many matches do these new players? I guess we'll call them new players to the league. How many matches do they have, like casual wise? Like, are
I
they?
have no idea.
Are they just like a brand new to due process? Are they? They played other shooters and excelled in those.
Who knows, to be honest? But they're currently on 12 points
okay.
in 2 weeks. So
That's not bad.
So they've won
Oh well.
3 out of their 4 games.
I'll be judging them. I'll just let you guys know. I'm judging them. I'm watching, and I'm taking it in.
That's good.
But yeah, Q Process, like you said, a team that I thought would have not performed as well as they have in the season. Looks like they're silent walking to that red door. Ooh, smart.
Sneaky.
Big brain. Big brain. So we got the door. A lot of utility. Look at those flashes. You got 3 players double flashing. A DL. We usually don't see DLs. Tiger Driver. Ooh. We'll see that come out. That's gonna be fun. A lot of flashes. A nade. A torch. They're taking a lot of utility here. What do the defenders have? They do have a clacker. Ooh, and he's able to get it off. A little bit of chip. They're going in. Here you go, Tetra.
They go in, and they're pushing in already. Take down 2. Pooh gets 2 and dies to the molly. And they're already deep into this site. They have pillbox control. That is a lot on this map. Pillbox is a big cornerstone of this map. But they're taking this east side of the map. Some shots are coming out. Arcadian able to take out another. Someone or another goes down. It's down to Schlonkas and Milk. We'll call him Milk. Able to take down one Tiger Driver, and it's down to Schlonkas in a 1v3, and he's not able to do much.
Unfortunate timing there, dropping that, trying to pick up an AK mag when they're that close is just so risky. Not having your eyes on the door, and then just getting stuffed with the DL. That's never fun. Too many flashbacks with DL. Especially Zigolo. My nemesis.
Your nemesis.
Some would say, friend.
Many would say nemesis.
No, not nemesis. Definitely not many. Some would say nemesis.
Some would say nemesis.
But nah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. But yeah, that was a good round right there. The defenders, if they just they needed to either have somebody right into the middle of the round was very close. I just needed to play a little bit more together, so a little bit more wall bangs, and I think they could have really slow down that push. Maybe a barb, but it was a good round. This looks like a lot closer of a game. It's gonna be a fun one to cast for sure.
Yeah, we're seeing some pretty defaulty barbs, I want to say.
Yeah, I definitely agree. You're gonna have those, having the mop, the obs barb, pit barb. You really need to play off that one in the jungle, the ruins.
Oh, 100%.
If you like, I know personally we've made the mistake of, it's so deep, that barb, that if you're not gonna play aggressive on that barb or have somebody right there in that corner and have somebody play off you, you see where he's drawing those lines. I don't know who that is, but you see where they're drawing those lines. That's where the circle is. That's where I prefer placing that barb. It's just right above that circle. There's like a little space right there. You place that barb, you can have a head glitch on stairs, or playing the upper doorway into pit. You can kind of play both those. Obviously, you have the dude in obs that can play it. You can have somebody ratting close with a shotgun. I feel like that's a better barb to play with the team. But looks like we're actually going to see an obs blow. This is rare, and it could work really well if they're able to do it right. doing an obs blow. If they don't see this coming, this might be just the round right here. If they don't see this coming.
Yeah, I mean,
If they're quick off of it, yeah.
Yeah, this obs blow is
We can
big.
see.
You just need to, like you're saying, you just need to just push through. Like this obs blow, you just need to be fast. It's very tough to push.
The only
through
person you have down there is with a mop,
Yeah.
right? Just a mop. No utility, just a mop. So that's you know, if they don't get the kill, that's only, you know, I forget the damage already. Like 95, I think is what it is.
I believe it's
Making the
85.
person down. Yeah, thank you. 85. Thank you, Dev. 85
Hey.
down to 85 right there. So it's gonna make them a one shot, you know. So that's really all you could do if you're lucky, you know, unless you get the headshot. Maybe you get even more lucky. You get like a collat. Can you collat with the mop?
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, maybe that would happen. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
That would be very cool. They're
See.
pushing in. They've just got a clat actually. I think that was a bit of clat damage from the morph. Deals a bit of damage to both Schlork and someone or another, and they're pushing through the smoke. Oh, but Botwix with the tub on the other side. Can he do anything? He can. He gets one, but gets traded out. Milk able to get another. And the flash comes into ruins. Arcadian full blind here. The Morp as well, not doing too well, and it's down to Sugandis in the 1v4, and he's not able to do anything. Completely stuck there.
Yeah,
Now
like I
2-2.
said, if they were quick enough, that was their round. That was their
That was
round.
their round. They were
enough.
quick and they won.
They didn't see it. They were able to get a barb. I didn't see that the barb was in somebody's hand. I believe the mop player had the barb. They were able to get it down. But when you get the barb down like that, and they're blowing, you need to play off. You need
Sure.
to have guys coming to swing. Like
From there.
the mop, you know, like somebody from log holding the long angle, somebody playing close with a tub. The mop could have done the log play. Sung could have ran up there, played maybe very aggressive on the stairs. I know it's just so late and hard to do something like that, but that was still like winnable from their perspective. Getting that barb down and even just a molly, right? Just a molly to slow them down and allow players to rotate would have been huge there. Nobody's gonna jump through a molly and a barb. You're dead. There's no. I think every player understands that.
Very
So that would have been huge if they were able to just slow it down just a little, like slow down their push. They could have had that round. They really could have had that round.
100%.
Even just not knowing that they blew that red door, just slowing it down, just do that. But they're gonna take it. You're gonna have 4 guys left, picking up pretty much most. No, they're not really taking anything besides them off in the Igmar. It's surprising.
Yeah, they spent a lot of time waiting just to not take
And
much.
they even took nods. Knowing that they would probably hit power on the obs. Too. That's smart. Well, that was really well planned by the attackers there. This is
100%.
definitely gonna be a close game. I think we might even. This could end in a tie. Just saying.
This could end in a tie. Could see tie coming out.
So with Forklift Certified, I've never really watched any of their games. How are they gonna be when you think it goes to the defensive side? I know we're attacking right now, but we've kind of missed a little bit of their defense.
I'll be completely honest. I've not watched much of Forklift Certified myself, so
Just
it's
too new. I know
a
what you
bit
mean.
up in the air on what they might do.
Well, we'll see. I'll try and keep an eye on how their attack plans, but they look really well coordinated. So if they can translate that to defense later on when we go to the other half, that's gonna work well for them.
It's gonna work.
I know Q Process, their attacks are really strong, so so we'll see. But yeah, we're seeing from Forklift an entrance and the blow manager. I really like the blow manager. It really opens up it kind of makes accounting free. There's a lot of angles you can hold onto this manager if you play it right, but you don't stack manager here. You stack entrance.
Very true.
You just open manager, just so you can have that late guy come in and help you get a counting control. Sorry, stuttered on my words there. But yeah, you're gonna have that lobby. Looks like they're gonna bring the torch, which is interesting. Oh, they're not gonna blow the manager. Okay, they're gonna just free it. Okay, hopefully they bring the shield here. I don't know if they still have it. I kind of forgot. I don't think they do. Rounds are starting to blend together now.
They all
But
blend
I
together
don't think they do. Yep. I don't think they have the shield. I could be mistaken though, but it looks like they're just gonna go free. I like the teller smoke. This is something unique. I've never seen this done on this map really. This is gonna be it's gonna be interesting doing that. Hopefully they bring a nade. Is that if they place that entrance barb a little deeper than you normally would, then they might get away without having to torch. Yeah, it looks like it might be deep enough. Yeah, looks like it's deep enough. You know, I think that would be great. No nade. That's really gonna help these defenders process hold the entrance take. And
Yeah, 100%.
I do believe with Arcadian playing there, they're gonna have enough time to recognize this push for sure.
Yeah, this is we got Tiger Driver in the vents actually, and they've brought Torch. Are they able to take the Torch?
Molly needs to come out here.
There's no Molly. The only Molly is with Tiger Driver right now, and he's in the vents.
That's a misplay. But you know, he is gonna play the bomb there. This is the map.
That's true. This is the map to play on bomb. We're seeing Torch coming out on this security. This is gonna be a good Torch, but it means that it's easier for the defenders to rotate out security and not be watched on that final push when the vault is open. No audio cues for security.
No, a lot of shots, no damage right now. So
yeah.
That's yeah. Oh, I lied. What just happened?
Oh, Botwix and Suggendees. But Suggendees gets 2. Botwix gets 1. Botwix with the Gruber, lovely play there. Button has been pushed by Schlork. And Schlonk has headed to vent.
2v5.
Tiger Driver is there and ready. Molly, about to come out.
He fall for it.
Oh.
He is gonna fall for it.
Molotov comes out. And now the push from the open vault is going to happen. Shield, last alive, able to do much.
4 HP in a dream. That was tough. You know, they did free that round, so that's not too bad. But they did bring the Saber. I think that's a little bit. If you're gonna free, it's a little much. No nades too, I believe. So, you know, I think that was a clean sweep by Q Process. Just have a really good angles, knowing when to fall back, knowing when to take gunfights, calling it out. That was just well played by them. You know.
Totally agree.
Forklift tried. Forklift tried, and you know they did decent there. You know, they could have a little clean up, but just Q Process is just gonna take that round by just having better team play. What are we seeing here? Looks like they're going for a double blow right into sight. If Q Process is able to have the mollies ready, what the hell? They already have the barb ready. It's like they know the plan. Four mollies going for that one red door. A barb holding off the wall. It's almost like they can read these guys' mind, or they're watching.
Well,
I don't know, maybe some spyware or something's going on.
Yeah, some spyware going on, I think.
What the hell? Dude, what is this? 2 barbs? All the molly. Look at this. They're calling the plan. Do they know these guys? Do they have a spy amongst them? Like, wow. I'm actually impressed. I've never seen somebody. Who is the IGL for Q Process? Can you help me here?
I believe it
is
is
community?
Arcadian.
Arcadian. Oh, Arcadian. Well done. Reading right into that plan. Unless they change it last minute. That would be funny. But nah, well done. Reading right into that. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, is that barb on the red door too close? Does that get blown if they blow that red door?
It would depend. The door charged range is
How they
2
place it.
tiles.
Okay.
So tile-wise, it needs to be here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So let's hope they don't play
hopefully
close.
they recognize that.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully they recognize that, because that would be huge for them if they're able to keep that barb down. But it's looking like they're gonna spin it, and I think it's gonna get clipped. So we'll see. But yeah, the attackers here have a little too common of a plan to do, but you know they can execute it and really have a nade. Do they even have it? They do have 2 nades, right? No, just 1 nade. Okay, they only have 1 nade. If
No,
they can
both
get
nades,
that out.
correct. Schlonkas and Mika and Milk both have
Oh yeah.
a nade.
Didn't see that, but it looks like everyone's gonna play Hall here. If they can do it this quick and get those flashes out, they might. Oh nope, mollied right away. Oh, it's a late barb. My mistake. It's a late barb. Well done. An extra molly. Yeah, an extra molly for good measure, I guess.
Another Molotov goes out from Arcadian. They're hard to lay
That
them.
was the mollies. And the defenders have all their flashes.
Nade goes out though.
This is kind of bad.
Doesn't deal any damage.
Does it get any barbs?
Doesn't get rid of any
Does it get
barbs.
any barbs? Oh, no.
Botwix with the AK is able to do something. Not much so far. Does spot one. A nade goes into pillbox. He's able to get out before any damage is dealt. But here comes the Arcadian AK. Able to take 1. Gets traded out. And Botwix, can he help Arcadian? Deals some more damage. Suggendees gets 1. And the clack's coming out. Botwix needs to call to his teammate that they're clacking here. Can he spot the wall charge before it's too late? Wall charge goes out. Pooh able to get a molly off, a barb off, sorry, before it happens. And Botwix is able to get 2. It's down to Schlonkas in a 1v4. And he goes down to Botwix. Botwix with a lovely 3k.
It was well played by Q Process having just all those look at all the wall bangs, all the shots coming out from Q Process was huge with all these barbs. The late barb was perfect. Even having just tries the extinguisher can go off.
Yeah.
So,
Really well played.
just really they just read right into their play right away. But Forklift Certified there, really what you needed to do is just get that free kill in pillbox, right? Just flash and push in.
True.
Just take the free kill, get it in AK while you're at it. You know, just clear your flank while you can. It was only one guy. They had no other worries from the other side of hall. And then you're just pushing right into sight there. You have all these flashes, the nades that could have gotten barbs, all the flashes that you could have used on site. I really think they could have still came out with that round if they just used the utility a little better. But we'll see. We'll see. They are still attacking. So this is the last round here, I believe. And I think they're stuck free. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think they're stuck free. No, they did. They freed bank. So they have, I think, one charge, right, and a clacker. So
Yeah.
but they're drawing up free. So this is gonna be. I don't know. Maybe they brought. I don't know. I'm mistaken. I'm lost. I'm lost in my own world of due process. Misery. Not misery. I love it, Tetra. Please.
Well, we'll see what is happening here. We're seeing this green push, that you were saying.
Yep.
Which is a very strong push. I think you just need to deal with this office very well. This office can cause issues very quickly.
I think they're ignoring it. Looks like they're going right into toxic for lights. You see that
Yeah.
flash in the drawing?
I mean, very strong. Toxic.
They did lose both nades.
They did. Well, no, that was last round. That was.
And they lost torch.
We've reset. We're now on set 2.
Oh. So they have everything.
They have
This is weird. They're going for all free tank on the fresh set. What?
Maybe they know something we don't. Maybe they.
This is definitely interesting. You really see the Q process really setting up for that red door dock. They really are thinking nobody's, or even the dock itself. They're really seeing a heavy dockside push right now, and the only person that's playing it is Pooh. So I really think they're might get some easy map control here. What do they have for utility? No grenades, no torch. They're gonna struggle taking this green. That's a big mistake on them, and they're probably gonna get punished for it. Especially if Arcadian with his AK is able to come in there and do something about it. But we'll see.
Oh, and they've got that open. They opened up that dock to deal a bit of damage.
They learned something from Frosty.
They learned something from Frosty, and they get a good amount of damage onto someone or another and Schlonkas.
Frosty brought it back.
The smoke goes out.
Strat.
Oh, wall bangs there from, I believe that is Arcadian. Some lovely wall bangs onto that green. And Pooh, ratting in green, able to take out one, and now they get traded out, and it's now a 4v4.
Still not really looking good for the attackers here. They still have two guys about half health. Kind of lost their health advantage.
Yeah.
They're splitting up, and they haven't even got lights off. Oh, they didn't even bring the MVGs. I was wrong. I was completely wrong. Did not see that up. Slowing it down. Oh, there they go.
Arcadian takes out one. On Schlorg.
So with no nade really hurts you, no torch really hurts you.
Yeah, really, really hurts you. This is the thing. This office is incredibly hard to push without an aid. We're seeing them going for this top side storage.
Yeah, it looks like they're calling audible to try to go through storage. Yep, you're right.
Saganese takes out Zidorska. And Botrix gets another. It's down to Schlonkas 1v4. I think this might be 5-2 in the favor of Q process. And it is.
He chooses the pistol over the AP with 12 bullets. That's...
Hey.
Oh no, I think that's a mistake on my personal opinion. Yeah, 15. 3 bullets. Doesn't the pistol do like 20?
Pistol actually, fun fact, the PK is just a semi-automatic AP25. Fun fact.
Oh, well you learn with Tetra. Thank you, Tetra.
Yeah.
My judgment is mistaken. You get an extra, I think, what? If my math is correct, it's 3 bullets. 3 bullets, I think, is that better there. I think like you said in the round there, their biggest mistake was just not having a nade or a torch. If they really just had one,
Yeah.
What? Just a nade or a torch. Their push there would have been so much better. They could have easily took the office, like you were talking about. That's just impossible to take. And then coming out of storage there, if they had a smoke or just something to really help you push off, that would have been huge. But that round was just a tough round for the attackers, just not having the right utility for it. You know. But are we gonna see another free take? That's gonna be insane. Please, I hope they really realize do not do the wall charge in office into liquor. It is good in casual.
It sucks. I'll be completely honest. I made it to bait people out because
Really,
it's a green that like it's good. It's a good, on paper wall charging immediately onto bomb is very strong. The problem is that because this is liquor, you have an open doorway to deal with. So they can just sit in storefront and just completely deny the defuse, which just makes it completely unplayable if you wall charge this liquor.
Yeah, I definitely agree with what you just said. That I did not know you did it to bait players. I thought you just did it to make it interesting, Because basically, like you just said, it turns into a big funnel. It turns into a big funnel. You have the head glitch on the bomb. Really take that entrance if you really need to fight it. It really just comes down to getting through and getting into liquor and arcade.
100%.
Right there. And if you have a dude with a shotgun, then it's really strong. But we're not gonna see that. We are gonna see the freezer blow, which is really strong. If you just put like 1 or 2 dudes there to watch that flank, kind of clear freezer, maybe it looks like it might be a 5 freezer. They can use if they can chain their flashes here, and use that nade correctly to get wherever Arcadian places that barb. This could be a forklift certified round win. They have the proper utility here. They just got to use it right, and they can win this round.
Yeah, I mean they're hard taking this office. Milk is actually in.
Just slow it down. Wait for the molly.
Oh, doesn't have the AD out with the pads bang and dies because of it. Botwix able to take out Mikolaj. And Botwix able to get another. Sunken D's gets another while someone or another takes out Arcadian. Someone and Zedorska are so low.
Oh,
7, 8.
Some has the nade. He needs to get out or use it.
Yeah.
Make your call. Yeah,
there's
there you go. Good.
Botwix.
A little too late there for your team, but we'll see how that goes. Interesting.
Botwix shot literally
they didn't even get
one bullet and killed Zedorska.
They didn't even get the barb. What?
And there we are.
What the heck?
Look.
Why did the nade not get the barb?
I think throw it too deep.
Maybe so. I'm
there, yeah.
You can't see me right now, but I have an eye like.
That's 3 tiles out.
I'm side-eyeing you right now.
3 tiles out?
Yeah.
Throw it too far?
Alright, I can't side-eye you. I take it back, that's right. Take it back. Damn it.
Far?
That was tough. That was a tough round. Keeprosses just had the right molly. That was just a tough round for them. It was unfortunate. I was really hoping they would do something there with all that utility. They were able to get traded out.
Yes.
Was able to have the really good crossfires into freezer. That was just well done. Ooh, this map with the secret observation little hidey hole. It's cool.
The little secret observation hidey hole? What's this little secret observation hidey hole?
Right there on obs. When you come out of obs, you can sit there, right there in that little corner with all the 2 blocks, going into base. Look, right there.
Here?
Yep. The little obs door. Yeah, you can sit right there in that corner, and you won't get flashed or anything. You can swing it and watch beach. It's a death spot. You play to your death there. But if you have a teammate playing the ruins obs or like the bridge, you can do a lot of damage. Maybe 2 teammates if you play it right. Zig has done that to me. A lot of name dropping today. Zig has done it to me with the auto, and he comes around the corner and he takes my head off. Not fun. Obviously it looks like they're gonna do the blow. They're gonna go beach here.
They're gonna wall charge.
And it's looking like they're gonna wall. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna wall for lights, which is not a bad play, but I think it's a little crazy. But they're down 6-2 right now, right? And they really just want to get on the board, right? They really need to just use utility here, and I don't see why. I completely agree with them. Just use the wall here, try to get around, and keep it going, and play for defenses and hope. So there's no point not to. And it is last attack round, so you might as well just use that wall there. I don't really see a better wall besides walling out of obs, which is still silly. So, but yeah, I think that would play well. The map is gonna be dark anyways. Besides the pit, because everybody's gonna be really playing for the jungle. So that could really help them, especially when with the Saber and the MVGs. It's really gonna work well for them. Obs is kind of easy to push if you use those flashes. Got the nade. Do we have a nade? I might be mistaken. Yeah, we do have a nade. There we go.
Do have a nade.
This is gonna be really a big gun skill round. Is really what this is gonna come down to. Whoever can get the kills first. We're gonna see the blow and the kick. Tell me about it, Tetch. What's happening?
Kick's coming out. We're seeing the kick comes out. There it is. And Sugandy's actually taking a bit of damage. 60 damage already. Early into the round. We're seeing
What?
there.
So early?
Oh,
How'd that happen?
Morp shot rings out. See, this is what we worry about. Arcadian here on this Ruins can be devastating and takes out Schlorg. Trying to flash for
That's huge.
someone or another. Someone or another pushes in. Here's one in pit. Can they do anything before it is too late? Mikolaj is with the Saber. Able to do anything?
That's a mistake in base, I believe. You can't get up top, right? Until you get all the way to the pit door. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. And you
There
fall
we
in
go.
the pit.
Someone or another has just
I'm
done
too
the
familiar
war
with
charge.
falling.
Mikolaj able to take out Pooh. Caught in that jungle water. Bo Twix with Sugandies. They're playing this barbed wire so well. Flash comes out. Sugandies is not blind though, but it does go down. Bo Twix needs to get a kill here, but can't! Schlonkas is able to take them down. And it's down to a 2v4. Schlonkas another one. And it's down to Arcadian. 1v4 situation.
They've really brought this back. That's impressive. Arcadian was able to get an early pick. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
got the
Arcadian.
headshot. Runs away. Oh, unfortunate.
Doesn't
They
get the
have
other
to
one.
take the attack around Tetra. The lights did it for them. They did it, Tetra.
They did it.
Wow, that's impressive. TK at the end. You're ruining his stats. Don't do that.
Ruining the stats.
No, they're really just excited, you know. And honestly, after losing two tiles, like 2 rounds back to back, coming up to try to get in the tie, going defensive, that is huge. They're really gonna have to play together here, keeping it alive. You know, that's exciting. But yeah, that was really like Arcadian was doing work with that mop. It's just his team was unable to really play off one another, and looks like they all kind of just got picked off. And the attackers just funneled together into pit and really just was able to get the lights off, and that was a really big advantage to them.
100%.
That was a big round. That was a really big round for them. They really played that well.
Yeah.
Forklift certified.
Very well played.
So now we're gonna see the map swap. Oh no, Q Process with their interesting plans. We're gonna see how that's gonna go. And really, and me personally, I think defense really comes down to experience and just knowing what, not like predicting what the other team can do, but really just knowing where to go when the other team does it. And with them being a newer team, I don't know if they're going to be able to adapt quick enough to see this. I know we saw a little bit of their defense when we first jumped into this match, but I don't know too much about these guys on defense. So we'll have to really analyze this and see how they're going to, I mean, obviously it's do or die for them. So there's no point really, not playing. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. That's okay.
That's okay.
I'm a professional. That's okay. But yeah, we're gonna see the two barbs, really important ones. They learned from their attack, the office and the storage ones.
Mhm.
They really learned from that. They're gonna have the molly for the dock, which is also really good to use. I think we're gonna see a free take from them. Nope, they have a door. Where are they gonna? Oh, they're blowing storage. In your eyes. All right, they're blowing storage, and they're gonna go free and use the dock torch, which is pretty solid. You really lock down anybody playing that right-sided generator off the bomb and playing anything close of bomb in the office play, really. So this is a really good plan for Q Process. It really works together, having that one player watch the dock, or maybe two, we'll see, and blowing the storage and trying to come out. If they're going to take a nade, they're not going to take a nade, so they're going to have to probably W key through that, unless if this torch player goes with them. Let's see what Forklift has. They have 2 mollies, so that is actually
Good amount of mollies.
gonna be pretty good for them. We're seeing some. Who is that down there?
Someone or
is
another.
it some peeking that green?
Oh no, that's Schlonkas.
Is that some peeking the green? What has he got? Elite Gross. That's an interesting idea. There's the door charge. Tell me all about it, Tetra. What's happening?
We're seeing flashbangs go out over the top, and they're slow walking up to this dock. They're going to torch it. We have got Schlorg on the other side, though. Schlorg and Schlonkas, the absolute iconic duo that they are. And they've torched it open. Sugandis now has access to shoot the feet of the defenders here. Puts a bit of damage on Mikolaj. Not able to do much, though.
Oh, light. I love how he
Shlonkas
just, all the light just disappeared. Couldn't see anything.
just completely
No more
disappears. No more seeing for
No
anyone.
more feet.
They're pushing.
Yeah, they're really
this
slowed
more
down by
forward.
this barb.
Yeah, this
So
barb is
they're really...
very, very terrifying. And they don't seem to be bringing Tiger, who's the person with the torch, on the over to this barb. It's going to be going office. Flash comes out, though. Botwix, Arcadian, Pooh, pushing through this. Tiger able to take out one in office, and some or another not able to do much on this side. Shlonkas getting flashed out. Is he able to take out Driver? He is! They trade. Arcadian, 1 HP. And they're defusing. Shlonkas low. Pooh, able to take out Schlorg. Shlonkas is pushing the bomb. Mikolaj from behind. Able to get one. They're both able to get one, and it's down to Mikolaj as Sugandis trades with Shlonkas. 2v1.
He has the big 8K. He could still do it.
80%, 90%, no time
Oh, no.
left, and it's done!
Damn! Oh, that was a close round. Just a little bit quicker on the
She
rotate.
just needs to be just a
done a-
tad quicker.
Half health. So, how much health do we have there? Like 200? That could have been winnable with the 1 mag of the
Yeah,
big AK.
very winnable there.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, though,
yeah. That's unfortunate.
yeah, it just didn't happen, unfortunately. But we're
That's
getting
unfortunate.
onto the next game. Because like we said, this is a day where we're just going to be rattling off games. Just as fast as possible. And we should be queuing into our next game, which is PPC versus Gatlings. Pink Pony Club versus Gatlings. Very, very fun team names. But also a very I think it's going to be a fun game.
Yeah, I don't know much about Pink Pony Club. I know they've done pretty well. And I'm sorry, what was the other team? Pink Pony Club, what's the other team? Gatlings. Is that also a new team, Tetra?
That is,
I
yeah.
just lost.
Made it in week 5.
I knew it. Yup. Exciting.
Pretty-
I welcome
pretty
again
fucking
to the
awesome.
league.
Yeah, welcome to the league,
Yeah,
gamers.
welcome to the league.
We're hopefully getting in soon. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
That's okay.
They're
That's
all
okay.
getting ready to.
Oh, they have the
queue in.
Onion Knight.
They do.
I know that guy. He's a cool
Onion
dude.
Knight, yeah.
He's a cool dude.
They've got
Cool
a
dude.
pretty
I like
good
him.
setup. But we'll see what goes down. You know what the fuck goes down in something like this? Because it's
I think you're gonna see a lot of trading arounds. I don't know much about these teams, so I think this game itself is gonna be close. I think.
I think it's gonna be very
Oh,
close.
I'm
I agree.
hoping.
I think it's gonna be a pretty
I'm
close
hoping.
game.
But I do know the Onion Knight, and he I only know him from unranked casual plays, and I do think he's a good player. I know he has over 1,000 games, I think, or maybe about 1,000. I don't know. He has a lot of experience, so for unranked, I know it doesn't always translate into ranked
Mhm.
matches and stuff, but
But hey,
you know, my point is he's been around the block a little bit on the unranked stuff, so he's definitely, and obviously because the community is not huge, you run into players such as Tetra, who runs around with the auto
Whoa,
and grabs
whoa.
the spots, you know, Jack, you run into Jacks, you know, people who play the game and you know are on the better team, so they'll do like little strats that are, you know, more complicated, so he might see some stuff that and not be so unexpected. But I don't really know any of the other players on these team on the Pink Pony, right? It's Pink Pony and the other.
Pink Pony
I
and
don't know.
Gatlings.
Yeah, I don't really know anybody else besides Onion. So
Well, we'll see.
yeah.
We'll see if We'll see if you can create a new best friend or a new star
Yeah.
to watch, new favorite player.
yeah, new favorite player. That's right. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, guys. While we wait in the meantime,
Oh, wait.
do the process.
True. True. Real and true. Real and fucking true. I need to.
Buy due process. No reason not to. You have the money.
True.
Buy
Let me
due
pull
process.
up the graphic. Budgie
We
process.
need what's it called? Like when you pull up the due process, instead of the QR code, just put like a the hypnotism thing over
That's
it
true.
instead.
Yeah, yeah.
Buy due process.
The hypnotism gift. Let's do that right now.
Buy due process. Tetra says so. He is developer. There
I
you
am.
go.
That's true.
Do it.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
Yeah.
I'm getting it.
Good. I love it. But yeah, it's been a good day, I would say, so far in the games. I mean, we've seen a little bit. Like I wasn't there for the Arise one, but I did watch a little bit when I first got up, and I saw that was a 7-1. So a lot of really want to see a close match is what I'm saying, guys. I really
True.
want to see a close one. I've seen a lot of stomping. This last game was the last one we just saw was 7-3. That was a little closer. Saw some nice rounds. That was fun. But I want to see one that just comes down to HP, 1v1s, 1 HP, and a dream.
That is true.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Seeing stuff like that. But yeah,
Browser. GIF. Does this work? No. Well, kind of. Almost. Hold
it's
on.
okay, Tetra.
I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna do
Tetra,
it.
you need to download everything, so that way whenever I bring it up, you just have it all on disk and
That's
just
true.
organize it.
I agree.
Just everything.
Save image as. We're gonna save this GIF onto my computer.
By due process.
By due process right now. By due process right this minute.
No reason not to.
True. No reason not to.
Oh, and not to mention, don't forget, you also have the what's it called? The support package where you get the extra skins.
That's
If some of
true.
you guys haven't bought that yet, such as myself, I will be saving my I will be saving $13 by selling coffee mugs later this week.
Very true.
And I'm going to save up for $13 and buy the support package myself. Even though I don't have it, I gotta save $13 to get it. It's only $13, so I'll have it within a week.
That's more than enough.
And not to mention, it supports the game, and you get skins.
That is
so
true.
there's no reason not to get it, especially if you already have the game. You get skins, the leg armor, a back patch, King, Rook, Knight, and back patches. You get I love DP, one of the most important ones, and not to mention, I'll be putting that in the chat. The
I heart
emote
DP, guys.
itself, I heart DP.
I heart DP.
So we're gonna put that right in the chat.
It's
right now.
It's a Twitch emote. So
Yep.
come use it.
So yeah.
But let's
Especially if you already have the game. There's
Oh,
no reason not to get the support package. If you really like the game and you just want to support Tetra and really the game itself and just also Tetra,
please support me.
you can.
Please support me. There we are.
Mostly the game
The
though.
GIF is
Mostly
up.
The
The
game.
GIF is up.
Perfect. Let's go.
Let me change my stream so you can see this. There we are.
This is perfect. By due process.
By due process
Get
now.
due process. Do
Get
it
right
now.
now.
Get due process. Buy it. Get the due. Not to mention, only the due process. You should also get the support package. Buy the support package. Why should you not do
True.
it? Surf.
And we're gonna
Surfront said so.
instantly move over because I've realized that I was too busy getting the GIF, and we are in game already.
That's okay. But let's see this. Oh yeah, and also you get the gold standard visor. So that's really important.
True. We're already in. And we've
Alright,
got some great damage with the Dawn from Sergeant, as well as Magistray. Onion Knight goes down. Unfortunately, the casual games aren't helping, but FaZe gets one, and Pisces with the tub here, flanking on 1-1-1. As Pond goes down as well. Wow, very fast round. Very to the point.
Wow. I didn't get to see much there. I just know that a lot was going on, and a lot of people died. I do see one player though.
They all died.
Yeah. Oh, they did the Bob you were talking about before, the really important one.
They did the really important one.
That was a good one. A really important one in the crates there. That was really well done. I don't know really much. I didn't see much, but I will say, looked like a close round.
Very close round. Very close.
Yeah, that's good. But do you know what kind of utility they used? Did they blow in crates? Were you able to see anything like that? Or...
I don't really know.
That's okay.
Not a clue. I was too busy. I was too busy just doing stuff. Too busy.
I see you gambling.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to gamble. Let me quickly swap so you can see my game.
Your gambling points. Let's see.
Yeah, everyone
How
put
do
your
I gamble
predictions.
my...
Put in your predictions. Predictions are going up.
Predictions.
Predictions going up for this
Am
game.
I already late?
No, not
Game
late.
1. I'm so old. Why am I so old? How do I even get to this? Never mind. I'll just give up. Oh, I'm already ahead. Oh, there we go. Pink Pony Club versus Gatlings. Man, I'm not gambling. I don't know these guys. I'm not gambling my points. I won't take the chance. Not today.
That's good. That's worth.
Roby's asking me in the chat, who's my favorite player? I don't have a... Actually, you know what? I do have a favorite player. It's myself. Because I'm amazing at this game. I'm the best. I'm the best player ever. Besides Tetra. Tetra's better than me. Anyways, that's my favorite player is myself. Anyways, so on. Operation Paladin Pegasus. Okay. Have I seen this map before? I have. This is actually a really interesting map with the Teller control. You either have to control... Really, the win condition on this map is Freezer. You really need to hold Freezer. Teller is good, but in my opinion, Freezer is better. You really need to hold Freezer here. Oh, I have seen safe eggs before. Okay. So we're gonna see what did the attackers? Oh, they're gonna blow entrance. Okay. The only problem with entrance here is you get storefront control, and then what? Right? You have all those shelves that protect the bomb. You have Teller, the Teller hole, Freezer, not to mention, Office, the dude with an auto who's waiting for you. That's scary, right?
Very scary.
So, in my opinion, the only thing that really is valid to do on entrance here is you do the torch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see how this is gonna play out. I really think the defenders are gonna take this round. They have all, they double barb Teller. What?
They double barb Teller. Hey,
that's like
some people like to double barb Teller. Hey, this is a interesting play. But the war charge comes out.
You do have the free.
And free goes out as
Oh
well.
yeah, see that.
Talk about the free. They're pushing through 1-1 and Jestoffer. I said that wrong.
They throw a smoke?
They did.
That's crazy. They threw a smoke.
They're
running into smoke. Oh wow, they just don't care. They just don't care.
They don't. Safe eggs pushing in. Lights are off. And Jestoffer goes down. Jestoffer. I keep on saying it wrong. Jestoffer goes down. 1-1. Is he able to hit trade? He is. Gets Magistrate. And now the defenders are equal to the attackers in numbers. Pond. Onion Knight though with the auto. Gets 2. Is he able to get a third? He is. Gets a third. Can he get a fourth? It's down to safe eggs. 1v4. Onion Knight able to turn the tides instantaneously on this round.
Just get rid of the nade.
Oh.
Oh, he did it. Good enough. Just get rid of it.
Good enough. I do need to...
I don't even know how to analyze that round, to be honest with you. They should have had the nade up top for the barb. A little bit better. I don't know. It's just the you can tell these guys are really new to the game, and that's fine. You know, welcome to the league. That's just tough. You know. But that was a good round. I will say for the defenders, that was really well done. Defenders played that well. You know, they worked together. They had good crosses, and you know that was good. But it was good. I think I'm gonna say good more times.
It was good. It was good. Guys,
it was good.
It was good.
The iconic factory, Operation Shield Waxing. I've seen this map, I think, numerous times over the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And usually it comes down to blowing sorting and going server farm. That's usually what most teams do here. But the new teams are not most teams, right? You're gonna blow toxic here, and I if you're quick, right, with blowing toxic here, this is good to get office control if you can catch somebody in office. But you know, as you know, you just jump right out of the office window. So they are gonna barb the stairs. Okay, it's interesting to see how new players are gonna, or new teams more so, are gonna play this out. And what are they doing besides just blowing? Are they gonna? They are gonna send some people free here. Okay, that's fine. So we're seeing free. Right? They're gonna come free, smoke that out, and they're really focused on just taking toxic control. It's like they're gonna dedicate a lot of utility to take toxic and then get into office. Hopefully they bring a nade for that barb. Because if you're gonna have maybe 2 players play office and just wallbang that wall, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that wall where that barb is, where it meets toxic, is a thin wall. Am I right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it has
so everything's gonna be able to pen that. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Got the cover to hide behind, so if they can get they can really shut down the attackers here. The defenders just really focus on you know, holding that office, because you're funneling yourself in that office as well. So you're also gonna have a lot of people on the floor, just gonna getting all kinds of damage.
100%.
The office. So, they have MGs. Where are the lights on this map? I forget.
I believe they are in toxic. Vic? Maybe?
They are. I could be wrong.
Servers.
There are no lights. Oh, my mistake. Yeah, that's why you never really see lights go out on this map.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a secure location. Nobody ever usually gets to it by the time everybody's alive. I mean, everybody's dead usually by the time you get to it. Somebody is. So, no utility. They're gonna use the molly. Ooh, look at this angle from spawn.
And one goes down and takes out Sergeant, who is sort of sitting in Toxic alone. Oh, Magistrate able to take out one though. Safe Eggs able to take out another, and we're now sort of trading bit by bit.
Still have the mop up. Base can still do some stuff with that mop.
100%.
Magistrate's gonna watch these stairs. How they attack? Oh, here they come.
They're pushing through. Magistrate not able to do much though. Let's one pass. Who is this that's passed? It's Phil. Phil, is he able to take out Magistrate? He is able to get one. Now it's a 2v4.
Oh, the Onion Knight. What's he gonna do? He's waiting for the drop down like most players do.
He's more Safe Eggs though.
Oh wow, I didn't even see that.
Gets another phase. Calm down.
I did say he was still available. Onion gets Phil!
Oh my gosh. It's now just down to Pond.
He knows one's below and he knows one's dock. He probably doesn't want to swing the player dock. Oh, I lied to you. He's servers.
And
Yeah,
they've somehow
that's a really
won that.
good crossfire there. Yeah, it was wow. It was a really good crossfire. FaZe was able to make a big plays there, getting those mob kills. And Onion just holding his flank. Really just worked out. They worked really well there on the end there, taking out that Saber player, just holding a nice cross from Doc.
Yeah, very
And,
well
servers.
played.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was well done by them. I can't believe that. What was that? A 4v2?
Believe so.
And they were able to take it back. That's impressive. Well done, those guys.
Yeah, very well played.
So now we're gonna see the tile swap. Onion's team was able to take 3. So on the defense, let's see if they're able to take another 3 on the attack. So yeah, we got the famous kill house. They are gonna do the infamous crates barb. We got the hall. I wonder what the attackers are playing here. They're not drawing anything yet, so that's kind of making me mad. Draw something, guys.
Draw something.
You can't talk about what you're gonna do if you don't draw anything.
Just
The
draw.
backstage blow is always, you know, we talked about the crates blow today and going free. Free is always good, you know. Obviously, it's free. No, nothing going off of it. Sorry, I'm lost.
No,
The
don't worry.
backstage is obviously solid. Backstage is solid. If you blow the backstage there, then you're kind of stuck. But if you can change, if you have somebody go the green and torch open, you can kind of really pinch anybody playing that, like what we saw earlier with I don't remember what team that was, but we did see something earlier where they went checkpoint and they pinch club and it was free. But if you do have somebody playing the club, and usually most teams will put 1 or 2 players in there just trying to hold off that backstage push, but if you're able to do something checkpoint and pinch, you can do a lot there, and you know, maybe get a free kill or 2 if usually the flash is right, and you do have the head glitch that you can work with from club, and a lot of people will play behind the club bar, or you can stand on top of one of those chairs, I believe. Try and get another good, you know, shots in.
There's a lot you can do.
But I don't think we're gonna see that. It looks like it's gonna be another crates blow and a free. Looks like we're gonna see a crates blow and a split free. Another really well planned today. Oh, what is Justifer doing?
What is just Onion
He got
Knight?
Onion down to like.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
he got him down to like 15 HP, bro. What?
He's only just
That's
gonna sit in
crazy.
the corner now. Oh my gosh. Well played from Justifer there. And we're seeing a lot of stuff going on bit by bit. They're still kind of just waiting for this green push, and the flashes come out. They're just holding on this green. We see Magistrate with the shield here. Not able to do much. But they're taking this block.
They do have a nade. Teto has a nade for that hall bar, which is going to be very huge. But Safe does have a molly. It's just what door is he going to molly when it comes down to it.
Oh, wonderful molly there onto Magistrate with the shield, but it doesn't spread actually. It gets stuck. And Safex able to take out Pisces. Onion Knight goes down, takes out Safex as a trade. And Pond in this pillbox, not able to do much. Phil on the other side of the map. Will he be able to catch Magistrate out? Yes, he will. And gets another. Jestfro's gonna swing with him.
This is gonna be. Why are they pushing construction? They should have been pushing hall with their teammates. It's so bad.
1-1, able to take out Onion Knight, and it's down to FaZe in a 1v3 situation.
No flashes. This is just gonna be tough. He is full HP, but so are they. He's gonna be safe from using that shield there. Is he gonna save the shield?
Possibly.
18 seconds. Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna save it. Looks like he's just gonna save the shield and get out. That's an interesting move. I guess it makes sense. Saving the economy there. Really, what they need to do is just continue. Like they should just force stack to get in the pillbox, right? Use your flashes. You just flash the top hall. Maybe not push it. Really just. You're so close to bomb there, and like you said earlier today, that pillbox is just so strong that all you need to do is just get in pillbox and just hold it. They had no shotguns. All they had was AK, Knack. Knack's not gonna pen that, and you have Gruber, right? Phil was able to even save a flash there. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Phil was caught out very hard with that.
I wonder when Phil's gonna use that flash. If they'll use it.
If they'll use it, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But I wanted to ask you that volley that he threw. I don't remember who, but they threw it and it didn't spread right? Can you tell me why it didn't spread? Did it get clipped on something? Or?
I have no idea, to be honest. I think it might have got clipped on the barbed wire. And
I'm opening a ticket right now. I'm opening a ticket.
Open a ticket right now.
And due process. Reporting my bugs in due process server. Don't forget to do that, guys. Help makes the game better. Helps Tetra narrow down problems.
True.
It's you post your game log, right?
Post your log. Post the issue.
Yep.
That's pretty much it.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Yep. Don't forget to do that, guys. If you ever run into a bug, don't just complain about it. Make sure you post the log and open and make a report. So that way it helps Tetra and the team, narrow down those issues and fix them.
That is true.
So. All right, on to this map. We saw this earlier today. I was just yapping about this. We're gonna see the one barb going to Teller here. Okay, you got the nade for bathroom, but all right. So it looks like they're not playing icons, but they are drawing for me, and I appreciate that. So it looks like they're gonna go blow bathroom here. If they use that nade just to clear that corner, I think that's a little bit of waste of utility. You should be using that on that Teller barb if that's really what you're relying on here to do. I don't know. I do see sight lines. It looks like they're talking about doing entrance. So I wonder if they'll take a torch here or if... Yep. Okay. Onion's going to go most likely entrance with the torch and get that save play. That's pretty solid. It really stops obviously anyone playing Storefront. I know I was shitting on Storefront earlier, but it is good if the enemy team does heavily push arcade and bathroom and take upper control of the map. You can't really go lower because obviously you're going to have the guy playing there with a saber locking you down. So really does do the well job pinching, but it looks like they're not going to be pushing arcade. It looks like it's going to be mostly a strong Teller push to open shutters, and that does help you, right? It does give you that right side of map control, but the freezer is still just so strong with how much it controls. So, oh wow, they're already going in. What's going on?
We're already pushing in.
Through the nade and even. Yeah, he didn't even get Phil there with the nade.
No, it seems like there's not much going on. Safex on the other side of this bathroom door, putting in a bit of damage. We see them pushing into Tellers, actually. They're hard pushing into Tellers. And FaZe is able to take out one on this side. The shield is actually coming out. Pond able to take out Sergeant. He's got Pond on the Ghost. Is he able to... He's missing at someone standing still. The Gruber on the other side. 1-1 able to take out Magistrate on the shield. And it all comes
Onion's
down.
coming up, though.
FaZe, though.
They don't know he's there. They don't know he's there. He might get a pick on safe. Oh.
Just for able to take out FaZe, though.
Oh,
Onion Knight
oh,
gets
Onion
one.
does. 2v2 now. One flash for Sight. I think that's his name. And all his teammates are dead right there, so there might be utility on their bodies too. So this could work if he does it right. Defenders probably won't peek here because you know, why should they when they have still bomb control with 50 seconds left?
It's true.
They know Saber's storefront. So we'll see. Onion's just slowly walking up there, getting kind of a flank going. I hope he doesn't get too aggressive with that Saber. That could be really bad for his team.
Pond sees the gun of Onion Knight. This is everything. Jestifer gets one. Pond not able to do anything, misses the shots, but goes down to Jestifer. Wow.
He's just gonna forget that it's a 2v1 there and just rush to try to kill the guy arcade.
Seems like it.
Pond's just gonna take advantage of that. Yeah. That was well played by the defenders. Just, you know, not peeking. Like, why peek? We have bomb control still. You know, it's a 2v2. We know one's storefront and we know the other one's somewhere where they blew the door. So we just don't peek here. We just hold angles, and that's what they did. And then as soon as he started tapping that defuse, Onion's not in a position really to watch his teammates back. He's holding a too strong of an angle. If he went to the other side, he might have been able to save his teammate on the arcade. And then it would have been a 2v1. But they just played that well, you know, just waiting out the attack, do something. You know, it's on them to start touching that bomb.
100%.
So, back to the shielding waxing. Honestly, Tetra, I gotta say, this is a great map. It's the best map I've ever one of the best maps I've ever seen. I love this
That's very
map.
kind of you.
But at the same time, I do have a hate relationship with it.
That's fair enough.
I don't know. I hate The Office. The Office just, it gets my nerves going every time.
That's fair enough. Hey.
It makes me so mad, that Office. I don't know why. I just see it. It's just like, ugh. Makes me so mad. I think it's because when I was on Tempo, we all got funneled into Office, and we all died. And I think it was against Arise.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah, it is rough. That's okay. It looks like we're seeing another toxic blow. They're gonna copy it. Looks like kind of the same thing they did when I already forgot. Jestifer's team was attacking earlier. They're gonna blow toxic and go green a little, throw the smoke on server farm, and try to take Office. And oh no, I see a wall charge placed on Dock. Are they gonna double blow this map? There really is a really big pinch there, you know, squeezing the Dock and the toxic. You know, the Dock blow there really does get you a decent amount of line of sight. The bad thing about it though is you do have the sorting rail, or just the sorting, you know, conveyors. Sorry, the conveyors. Really just blocking your line of sight. So you need to stand on top of one of the truck rails or whatever where the container goes. It's the only way you can really see over the conveyors to get a line of sight into the map. But it does give you good lines of sight. So looks like they're gonna send one free and everybody else is gonna go Dock.
Yeah, we see that the wall charge is actually coming out on this southern side. So they're gonna go for this Dock. We knew that.
Bill and Jessica are in really good spots to contain this Dock blow.
Oh, 100%. Jestifer is full blind, but has the Saber ready for this. This is the thing, is that this Saber could come in massive. 1-1, able to pick up one. Are they able to do any more? Jestifer with...
Sergeant's by himself in there.
Sergeant is alone inside, that is true.
There's the free kick from Onion. Onion needs to get more aggressive now. He really needs to get in there and just assist his team. His team, look at them. They're in conveyors. They're taking the fights. You see him option shot. Doesn't connect, though.
Hayes, though, able to get one. Able to Jestifer low. And SafeX is able to trade for one. But it's down to Pond in a 1v3 now. Pond able to get one. And now one.
Oh, Onion's trying to see if he can get a flank kill. And that Pond rotates.
Ooh, made some sound, though.
I don't think this is the play here. I think you really you have bomb control with Pisces down there. You just really just tap the bomb. Safe there, and let Pisces just watch the Office drop. Pisces is going to go for the bomb while Onion's swinging that barb. Very dangerous. Very ego of Onion. He's going to go down.
Pond gets one.
1 HP though. Pond does have the big AK. Black Tar Gaming versus Big AK. Gotta see how this goes.
Pon's
20
only 5
seconds.
HP though.
Yeah, just one shot.
What can he do? He's not able to do much, and Pisces is able to take out Pond with the Black Tar.
Yeah, it looks like Pond was just trying to get away and maybe get a flank going. I can see the vision with behind that forklift and maybe getting a pixel because you know the guy's going to be behind bomb watching the office drop. You know, there's really nothing you could do there. The only thing you could have done maybe is do some wall bangs from office itself. But I do believe the shipping container side is thick. Penetration. Am I right, Tetra? Ballistic.
The shipping container side is actually the ones that have like the
handles.
The handle side of office is thick. The other side though is thin.
Yep. Yeah, that's one of the interesting things that Brody told me a few days, maybe a couple weeks ago. Shout out to Brody. Thank you, Brody. But yeah, so I don't think the AK would have penned that. Since it's being very thick, wouldn't have penned. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Don't
yeah,
believe so.
that would have that is the play as a drop there. So it's just tough, you know, coming down there. But well played by the attackers, able to you know, pinch. They're able to pinch, clear out those guys that were playing, you know, all over the sorting floor. Onion Knight came in on that flank, was able to trade out a teammate, and the rest of them were able to win their ones, you know, and it was good. That was a good round from the attackers, clearing that up. But now we're on to the next map, a dome. We're gonna see a wall charge coming out here in the castle. A little bit more of Mott playing from jungle. At the base. So it is the side swap, I believe I'm correct. So this is going to be a whole new set here. You know, not really seeing any strong barbs being placed. The good one is in pit, but I do think a little bit, if you move that one up a little bit in pit, would have been a little better. It's a little too close to that castle door. But I wonder if they're going to take any mollies. It's going to be huge because they're going to have that wall charge, right? And if you're able to get a molly off after that wall and slow down their push, that's going to be really huge for your teammates to get in a better position to counter the wall play. They're talking about that it looks like that barb going in the jungle green door. If they late place that and can get that in the wall charge, that would be actually even better than just a molly. We'll see. Looks like Jessuper's going to go for some early damage by himself down there in each. And that's where the attackers are going to be going. So, looks like Wong is holding on to that barb. If Wong can use that barb later into the round, that would be huge for the defenders to hold out, win this round. A lot of flares, no mollies. It's a little mistake. That's okay.
I mean, no mollies is very rough.
Let's see if he's able to get any damage here, Tetra, with this kick.
We see a bit of damage,
Ooh.
a bit of stuff coming out. No damage, though. A lot of shots.
That's unfortunate.
Justifer with the short AK. Can he do anything hiding in base? Magistrate swings and doesn't realize Justifer able to pick up one, but Justifer's full blind here. But they're not looking to clear Justifer. Justifer could get another here.
This is a misplay. The teammates in Castle really need to be helping, like how Wong was earlier, helping Justifer down here. But Justifer's going to get another. What?
Oh my god.
Oh, he's going to get swinged by Pisces.
But able to pick
crazy.
up two. That is way more than expected.
Slowing down Onion. Oh,
Ooh.
whoa. Wong is going to get Pisces. Yeah. Got the wall charge finally down, but Onion's by himself in pit, hoping maybe get a pick. And he's going to go down. It's just now down to a 1v4 here. Most of the defenders don't have any health. Some shots between Wong and FaZe. FaZe is going to do the wall. He's going to get swung by Safe. They just know where he is. They're just going to keep pressuring him. He's got to do something. He has the clackers. This is going to be bad for the attackers if they lose this here. Pond is going for a flank. You have the rest of the guys in Castle just going to hold and play angles here. Pond is on the flank. Pond with the flashbang. Is he going to get him? Sees him in the back. Sends out some shots, and he finally gets him.
That was
looks like FaZe is picking up something.
there. Almost didn't get it.
Yeah. FaZe just come around, put two in his head. Actually, no. He just needs to shoot him once. Look how low Pond was there.
Very low.
Pond is going to take a nade.
They have a nade.
Wow.
I believe they have.
Wow.
They have clacker. Got clacker from it.
And he has a black tar. Bro has the entire attacker loadout. Nade, flash, and the black tar. Probably the pistol too.
But it's It's looking pretty cool. It's looking pretty good for Gatlings. They've able to come back a bit here. They've won a few rounds in a row. Can they do anything else? Are they able to do much more?
Yeah, let's see. Oops, I did something. What did I do? Oh, there we go. Everything's back to normal. Okay, talking about the manager blow here. Oh, whoa, this is a different. Finally, different bank. Looks a little similar because you got the teller right there and the accounting. It's a little similar to the other one we were seeing earlier today, but this is different. You got the hall. I love all. This is a good one. You have the manager blow. It's gonna get you button control pretty easily. Looks like they are gonna do that. Are they talking about a double blow? Blowing hall and manager? To pinch accounting? That wouldn't be too bad, to be honest with you. That wouldn't be too bad. But for a double blow, that's still crazy because you still have to worry about servers. PTSD. Was it auto? Scary. It's brained in my head now, so every time I see it, it's like sit there and just watch to see if somebody's gonna rush me with an auto. It's scary. Once when it happens, you just can't unsee it. So talking about 3 manager, I wonder where the other two guys are gonna go. Maybe entrance. Entrance would be a good play here, pinching that. You do have to worry about the security guy. You have the lobby beam. You have the teller. Yeah, it looks like they are talking about teller. In my honest opinion here, if you're gonna blow manager here, you don't need to send 2 lobby, right? You just send 1 guy with a saber or a black tar, just holding angles, walking, so that way they can't rotate in between accounting and manager. You just send the manager door here. Looks like Safe is going to be sitting there with a clacker, so this is going to be dangerous for whoever places that charge. We might even see a door charge kill here.
We might see a door charge kill. This
and
could
I don't
be
think
crazy.
They might call it out. It was known that he had the clacker, so. And then Pond has a nade. I don't think the attackers will know that he has a nade. I think that's something that was forgotten amongst the round. Magistrate, look at him. He's just getting aggressive in there.
Very aggressive.
Look at that.
So aggressive.
Wow. He's able to get a pick while he throws that molly. That was crazy. Good pick by Magistrate.
Though, takes a lot of damage from that door charge counterclack. And Phil is able to take out Magistrate. There goes that push shut down. But FaZe is on 5 HP. Almost died to that door charge. Sees Phil, takes out Phil. That's all he needed. He just needed a trade. FaZe just needed one
still
trade.
Has that nade.
That's true. Pond does have that nade. And now the attackers are pushing into accounting. Safe egg. Able to get one. Unable to pick up one. And it's now a 4v2. Pond has this nade. In hand. Nade has been cooked. I think just waiting for the kick to just shove it down someone's throat. Goes out. FaZe.
He's gonna go right into bomb, yeah.
They all escape and it doesn't do anything, but the fuse is happening. They're not holding this bomb. The defuse is happening. It's 24%. 1-1 takes out Pisces. And here comes the swing from Volt. Sergeant goes down. Onion Knight on the defuse, but FaZe gets 2! FaZe 3k this round.
With no HP.
No HP.
Might add.
5 HP.
No HP.
In total.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That was crazy by Magistrate just coming. He just flew in there and got a free pick. And, you know, and that clacker that they were able to back out the guy manager and really get FaZe low, it's just they weren't able to get 1 bullet on FaZe. Was just unfortunate. He was a monster that round with 1 HP. He was just sending it, you know. And he was able to pick up a big AK, not that big AK in the clacker. But yeah, you know, that was a huge round. I'm surprised the defenders weren't able to take that out, especially with that huge clacker damage they were able to get.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the attackers were able to take that round away. They were just really had a good team play at the end. They're using all the utility like they needed to use, and you know, getting in and open the button and get those kills. But now we're on to the next one here. Seeing the torch play in the lumber, that's a good one, and they're got a wall charge in the backstage. Crates. So it looks like they're gonna pinch out crates here. This is not common, but if they do actually place that barb there on the backstage club, they will barb themselves out of backstage and bomb if they don't late place that. And that would actually be huge for the attackers here. You know, just basically they become the defenders with extra HP, which is not fun.
Basically.
Yeah. So We'll see the torch. We'll see into crates. If they can get those flashes right, then they'll take out... They do have a molly, though, for the shed. So if Safe is able to... Maybe even Safe late places that barb, that would actually really be effective for the team here to slow down that lumber push. He probably will still die because, you know, you have the red door backstage, but it buys your team time to set up for the backstage push. You know, looks like they will be sending some patio to maybe even get line of sights into crates. So pretty much this is just going to become a death zone for crates, and if you know, if Phil, Pond, and Wong are able to get a lot of damage out, they could play this, and with the wallbang damage, they could play this up. Jessuper's peeking here. Oh, no, he's not. He's throwing a extinguisher.
I mean, it could all...
But he is going to make the call that he sees him coming lumber, you know, and if they come patio. Get away, Tetra.
Well, it's all down to these couple of rounds, you know? And SafeX is really showing that he knows that it comes down to these last rounds. Jester as well. Very well played from them both here. We're seeing some great shots coming out. And it's slowly...
It's a big mistake here in reception. If he's able to just look through that window. Oh, Justifer's going to go down. I'm sorry. FaZe is going to go down from Justifer.
Yeah, great
Just,
pick.
And the attackers here are playing really scared. Magistrate's going to go down from Justifer, and Bill went down from Magistrate and that barb.
Yeah.
Pisces knows Justifer's down there. Club. Where's the door charge, Tetra? Where did the door charge go?
I don't know, but Justifer is putting up a performance here, going for a potential 4K this round. If he picks up the last
bit of
player.
Igmar Gaming.
Bit of Igmar Gaming. We love some Igmar Gaming. But it's down to Pisces.
Pisces is in a really tough spot. 40 seconds left. The torch. Don't know where the charge is. If Magistrate had it, that would be awful. Hope he did not.
Safe for eggs, though, on the other side of this door. Doesn't get gored out, but the Nat comes out from Wong. Able to take him down.
And those wall bangs were really well done. They really were able to get all those wall bangs and just chip down the attender, every Magistrate, you know, especially right there on Pisces. Just those wall bangs. Justifer being in lumber early that round really helped the team make the call that they were going to go lumber, and so he just played that super aggressive lumber, and they just kept swinging him instead of trying to get crates control. And you know, all their steam just went out. So we're on to the last set here. They've been bringing the rounds back. The attack. What team is Phil and Justifer and Wong? What team?
They're on Gatlings.
Gatlings. Okay, so Gatlings is able to bring it back. They were down, I believe, and they're coming slowly bringing it back. So good on them. You know, they're putting up a fight.
Slowly but surely.
So we like to see. This has been the closest game all day. What a game. So, let's see. I wonder if they'll do a wall charge here. You know, they did lose a clacker. That last round. So, they might be trying to opt free here because, you know, down a clacker. Don't want to Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm just lost. Too much due process for the day.
It's a lot.
We are going to see the mop and jump. Yeah, well, due process. You got the mop and castle. We're going to see that. That's going to be huge if they come in base there, and they're going to have the smoke. So it looks like they're just talking about just go straight into the pit, right? We're going to go right to pit, maybe take upper ruins, but definitely push right into castle that way. And that really slows down the mop player. The only thing that mop player can do is really just hold the castle window onto pit. And I don't think the barb is going to be in the right spot for the mop player. I mean, obviously you're going to have the stairs, yeah, but I think the better barb is just sitting right in the walkway between pit. That way you can just get the players as they try. I wonder if the attackers will bring out a nade here. No, they are going to bring a door charge. What are they door charging? What are they doing? Oh, it looks like they're talking about upper jungle? That's an interesting door charge. Bottom line to sight. I hope they don't make that their main push, though. Well, they could. If they do make that their main push, that would be good. They have I like the barb there for the drop down. That's a little silly. But,
it is a very silly barb.
Looks like it won't. Looks like it won't be their main push. Wong's just gonna go do his thing, and the rest of them are just gonna go beach here. Nobody's going for that early chip damage. Maybe the mop player. Look at those barbs they put to stop the player from wall charging. What do you think of that, Tetra?
I mean, it's not too bad. I'm a fan.
You're a fan.
I'm a fan. Magistrate though.
What happened to Wong?
Wong goes down.
Wow.
And that is their whole
Justifer's coming.
push. Safe eggs though. Trades.
Hey, big AK gang, pick it up.
Justifer gets one with the saber. And it's now
That's scary. These
3-4.
guys. They're all stuck in castle. That's scary now.
All stuck in castle. Pond gets one. FaZe, Pisces. Alone here in castle. Misses FaZe. Shoots above the black turret. It's down to Pisces in a 1v4. Able to get one with the knack, but isn't able to pick up another as Phil is able to take them down with the AP while being full blind. Wow.
Yeah, they were able to. The attacking. I don't know if you saw that. They played the attackers this round. They played on top of each other. They did the 4-man push. Besides Wong and Justifer. Justifer made a good call late round just to go and hit that flank. He was able to get 2 picks there. That was huge. But the attackers that came in the pit, they just played on top of each other. They played it well. They played together. They used the flashes, and they were able to just get all these guys stuck in castle, just flash them out and get the kills. They really played that well. It was really well done team wise. They just played with each other, and that's what it comes down to when you play due process. Team play. So, unfortunately, in my opinion, I do think their barbs are very they're interesting. They're very different, and they're good barbs if the plans played out that way. But the issue is that they didn't have them on main funnel points. If they had their barbs on main funnel points here, like one upper castle, the one in pit I was talking about, just those 2 barbs alone would have really slowed down the attacker's push, and they could have actually even probably won the round just by playing off that. It's just the defenders, if they just used the barbs a little different, I think they could have taken that round. It's just with no barbs and the attack and play on top of each other, what you just using the flashes perfectly. Just were able to take the round, and now we're down. And now we're 5-5, Tetra. Do you think we'll see a tie today?
It could be we see a tie, but honestly, I'm more on the side of that this could go in the way of Gatlings.
Yeah, they do have the momentum. Yeah, they do have the momentum. Gatlings does have the momentum, so yeah, we're seeing some rat plays they're talking about. Watching entrance. It looks like the attackers are definitely going to be pushing entrance here. What do they have for charges, Tetra? Do you know? I've forgotten already.
Well, they used the door charge there, and
yep.
That was the first round.
That's it.
Set.
Okay. So I was mistaken. Okay, yeah. So they just have a door. It looks like they're gonna door manager and split free here. The real question is, what will be the strong push? We're definitely worried about the bathroom rat spots. I'm not seeing any defender pucks. I don't think we can see that. My mistake. No nades. Oh no, my mistake. There is going to be a nade on the barb for manager, which is a little different. Usually you put that barb maybe for like the accounting or the entrance. You'll use the grenade for one of those. It's a lot going on today. World of due process. We have forfeits, wins, domination. I don't know. I like the smoke there in accounting. It's gonna smoke off the guy whoever's playing security, and the angle coming from lobby. We're gonna have 2. They're very spread out here. You're gonna have Pisces looks like he's going for that flogal on the hall door, but they will not be doing that. So you're gonna have the 1 teller, 2 playing accounting, and 1 playing loans. Loans play is really strong playing off that desk. You can play for the accounting push. You can play a head glitch there, and you can also really play heavy on the hall. On the hall there, but we already have them set up for the manager and the entrance blow, and they're gonna just start making their way in slowly.
We're seeing just shots ring out here from Onion Knight, able to get away, which is good, very good. But we're now seeing them push into.
I think it's that vault open.
Yeah, they're getting the vault open. Vault is open. They've gained accounting control, and that's what you need. They could honestly have someone watch this button and just leave through the red and head to green. But Pond goes down. They've actually regained that back control, and SafeX has run in. SafeX is locked in vault with Phil.
Magistrate, just hit the button, Magistrate.
Magistrate's hit the button. Onion Knight has to push in here. Doesn't get one, and they have to push in. It's down to SafeX last in vote, and he gets it.
He doesn't. He didn't run in. He didn't commit. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Wow.
I can't believe that's something you never see. A team will open the vault, close it, have button control. Wow. That's something you never see. I've never seen that ever.
Yeah.
In a due process official.
Absolutely crazy.
Good on these guys. That was great. I loved it. That was a great round.
Very strong round.
Wow.
I mean,
Well played, opening, coming in, using the flashes, you know, just getting the button control. Counting was a bloodbath, and then just the vault there at the end was just so. Couldn't imagine being the player on bomb in those comms. He's coming, he's swinging. you know, must have been so scary, you know. And then the defenders are just like yelling, "Get in there, get in there." Must have been. I know. Me personally, I would have been going bananas. That was crazy. But yeah, now this is for match point. This is match point here, Tetra. You bring everything, all the barbs, all the mollies. You bring everything, and you got to make a plan, and you got to hold something. The real question is, will the attackers be able? Looks like they're gonna really commit lumber take here. They're gonna torch lumber and blow lumber and go into club. I think that's a little weird. I think what you should be doing is take that torch, open up lumber, and then keep the wall, and you could just wall backstage, right? If you really want to really commit that way, you can at least just kill the guy that might be ratting right in that corner. That way, you know what I mean? Just, I don't think you really need to open up lumber that yet much when you already have where they put the X mark. You already have that line of sight, right? You can see down that whole lumber, so you just stick a guy behind the boxes and holds that flank. That's it. That's all you have to worry about. You send maybe one patio, right? You can kind of clear that, kind of, and then the rest of the team, you have 3 guys pushing club with a nade for that barb that might be there. And you just clear out club, and then you have whatever to worry about whoever's crates, and it looks like they're going to have 2 players crates. FaZe is going to play that lumber, and it looks like Magistrate's going to be ready for that wall. If he's able to get that, if they wall that and he has the molly ready, that's going to be huge, especially if the attackers try to rush it. But we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen here. Wanga's just running without his team with the wall. You think he's going to die? Oh!
Gets it off.
Wow.
It all comes down to this.
Did take a little damage.
Gets one Magistrate. Yeah, it just does all come down to this last round. This could be it. Pink Pony Club really lost a massive lead here.
Yeah, you have Pawn with the someone has a shield down there. I don't know who. Oh, it's Phil, right? Yeah, and Pawn has a big AK.
Yeah, Phil has the shield. Phil has
Look at
the
Safe
shield.
and Psycho over there. They're trading some shots.
SafeX is pushing all the way into reception. But Jestifer on the other side of this door, next to FaZe. Sergeant gets one. Is he able to get another?
What did he throw? Oh, he threw a flash. Okay.
Gets 2. Doesn't get a 3rd. And they've got bomb control already. This is not looking good for the defenders. They're not defusing. They start the defuse.
They can just wallbang it.
FaZe
they're not
goes down.
They're going to try
Pisces and Onion Knight alone. This is for the win. 80%, 90%, but it's too late.
Ooh.
Somehow,
close rounds there at the end.
Gatlings have clawed back the victory.
Yeah, that was something, huh? Can't believe it. They were able to squeeze out there at the end and just come back. Look at the rounds they were able to take at the end. They won 4 rounds in a row at the end there. That's just tough.
So tough.
Yeah, he didn't even have to use the nade.
Didn't even have to use the nade. That is true. Didn't even have to use the nade.
I forgot who had the auto there, but the auto there was really just their saving grace. He was the only player in the holding bomb. He was able to, I believe, get 2, maybe 3, and that was really just buying his time for his team to make the rotate. But they just weren't able to rotate in time and get in position. You did have Ligros, you did have Knack there at the end. You know, you could have probably had some damage going off. Oh, I see you got the stats up. Let's see these stats. Let's see how this looks. What does it look like, Tetra?
Let's get the stats up. So we have Let me change screens for you. Here we are. We currently have
Thank you.
Jestifer top fragging that game.
Yeah, he had a big AK a few times. But a little
And
bit of
Onion
Igmar
Knight.
Gaming too.
Yeah, Onion Knight on the other team.
Look at Onion! I told you! Up and coming. How are the openings looking like? Wow, Magistrate 4 and 7 on openings. He took almost every opening tool for the team. Wow. Yeah. At least, yeah, you know, Onion and Justifer have had a really crazy games. You know, the teams overall looked like they did decent. They tried to play with each other. You know, just a little bit of utility, and I think that's really what it comes down to in pretty much every game and every round is just utility usage is really what it comes to.
100%.
Whoever uses their utility better is really who wins the rounds. You know, where you place those barbs, how you throw those mollies and waste flashes, how you throw the flashes, where you throw them. I remember I was scrimming Zigalo or Rise yesterday, but it was Zigalo who killed me, and I threw the flash. And I didn't wait long enough for it to blow up, and I swung, and Zigalo was just sitting there. He did not care. I threw the flash. He did not rotate. He just took my head off. I was like, okay.
Pretty awesome.
So.
Anyway, that shall be us for this game. I'm going to quickly go to a break before we see the next game of Gatlings versus PPC. But we should be back in a sec. Hello, gamers! It's us! We're back! And Storm is really fat! We stretched his screen to fit it. So it looks a bit cursed. Anyway, we're getting into game 2 of Gatlings versus PPC because Frogs versus Dread was a FF. So, yeah. Oh my god. No problem. Yes. No. Not Dread versus PPC. Gatlings versus PPC is what we just watched. We watched game 1 of that. We're watching the second game because Frogs versus Dread. Dread FF. Yeah. Pretty crazy. Pretty insane. I'm munching. I'm an Indian. Yeah. Jubei is really fucking awesome. Look what we added to the thing. Let me the right thing. Move. Right now. Right now. Look into the eye. Look into it. Look into the middle of it. Look into the middle of the thing. Hide your process. What? Yeah. They're in. They're in, guys. I think, what? You think Gatlings are gonna win again? Okay. Okay. They're in. They are in. Oh, and my computer is dying. But I didn't see the Mikey tech. Anyway, we're getting in. It's gonna be a great game. It's gonna be a really good freaking game. We're gonna see some awesome plays. And hopefully, you know, a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything here and there. You know? Hey. 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 A little bit of everything. But yeah, we're getting into game. Very soon. As soon as I fix the overlay. And then we're gonna game. Well, I'm currently... Well, we can see the game because you've got your fucking FPS. Okay, anyway, we're going to the game. Ignore everything. We're live. We're up. We're gaming. What do we think about this map, Stormy? What's this map? What's this map saying? This was made by Vinny. What? Okay. Anyway, we're getting into this map. Yeah, we've got I think, a security bush. Which is quite crazy. I think it's security bush quite crazy. I think a lot of people like it, and I think it's quite funny. It's quite a funny breach. But I don't think they're actually going to go for it. I think they're going to go in, they're going to go entrance, and we're going to see security, and then what it seems to be they're just going to stand in hall. Look, hey, we don't judge them on their plays. But we're getting into this round anyway. And they're already in. Oh my gosh, they're going very fast. They're going very, very fast. They are. Ponder's taking a lot of damage to this security, but Spicy is able to deal some damage with the Lagros. Very rare, actually, Lagros damage. The smoke is blocking this teller, which is very good. We love to see a good smoke. Good smoke, specifically on lobby. Lobby smokes are great. They cut off a lot of the fight. Molly goes out from Onion Knight. Very good Molly there. And now they're kind of slowing down. And there is a kill from 1-1 and Jester for trades. Pisces able to take out one with safe eggs. And now we're seeing something happen. Phil with the shield. 1-1 goes over Phil, able to take one out. And it's down to Sergeant. Stuck in the vents. Do they know he's here? I think they know he's here. I think with the shield looking directly at the vents. I think... Oh, and there goes Sergeant. Not able to kill anyone. But Molly goes out. This could be a huge Molly. Doesn't kill anyone. But still does enough. 1-1 goes down. That's the diffuser. Bill and Jester, low HP. Jester has a flash. Flash it, flash it, flash it. Sergeant crosses, and that is a reload needed for Jester. Sergeant gets one onto Phil. It's the second. Jester 78%, and gets Sergeant. So close. Gatlings is the team that's just won. Gatlings just won the round.
That very well. Does Jessifer know that he has to defuse? Yes, he does. Okay. Perfect. Really solid defense from Sergeant at the end there. I mean, he got it down from a 1v3 to a 1v1. He was jumping across that vent like a madman. I thought he would have been dead the first time, and he got away with it onto I think it was Phil who died first. Just for saving a flash and a shield from that round. I think there was a big AK on the ground they probably could have grabbed, but clearly they don't need it to win these rounds. They don't need it. They didn't need it to win that round.
No.
No, they don't.
We've got stats because I'm running this on OBS. We've got stats.
Holy moly. We have stats?
We've got stats.
I wish I could see those stats.
So, we've got Jester in who's going crazy. I have an idea.
Chat, he has an idea.
Have an idea, guys.
He may not have a brain, gentlemen.
Oh, yeah. Now you can see him.
Apparently I am muted.
Yeah, I just unmuted you. Yeah, you were muted for the first sort of round. You're unmuted now, though. That's what that matters.
We take a lot of pride in the professionalism and...
Well, yeah, the problem is I'm running your audio through Discord, so I need streamer mode up. So I didn't realize... I know I unmuted you. Hey, if this was VMix, this would go crazy, but unfortunately VMix doesn't...
It shat the bed on you.
Yeah, my internet sucks.
Yep. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Built like a due process map, I'm being told.
Yeah, pretty much are.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Anyway.
It's gonna be a green-red push.
Yeah,
what is this Barbon Ruin?
A green ruins staircase push. I don't really know why they've highlighted this staircase so much that they've covered it completely in drawing.
Maybe they just wanted to fill it in. Maybe they thought it was like one of those like
Maybe they did.
dot to dots. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
It would be awesome because I don't think we can actually see the barb that they're gonna play. Yeah, we can't see the barb that they're gonna place on those staircases anymore. But there is a barb there. Sergeant has placed the barb on
There
those
is a
room
barb
stairs.
there. There is
Yes,
a barb
there
there.
is. There is.
There is a barb. You might not be able to tell, but there is a barb, I promise.
We promise.
That doesn't matter, because the door charges come out. And they're going to be pushing into this, and we can finally see this, this lovely, barb that isn't there, but is there. And Magistrate takes out one with the Lagros with some lovely help from Sergeant at Castle. They've kicked down Beach. Magistrate clicks them all around. Sergeant able to pick up one. Oh, but the Saber gets one. Justifer gets one with the Saber. And now it's a 3v4. Onion Knight on the other side of this door with a tub. Gets one. Can he get a second? Doesn't see. Bombed! 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 Onion Knight, low HP though.
Alright.
Sneaking around. Just from the other side.
Just for a minute.
Magistrate. Pisces does take out Pond, and it's down to Justifer. Justifer gets another one. Magistrate looting for some reason.
AP over Allegros, you are trolling.
AP, you dropped an AP 25 over Gross. You're trolling. Onion Knight and Pisces are very low though. This could come down to it. It could come down to a Sergeant Justifer 1v1. Justifer is full HP here. But is just watching this. I think he's waiting for someone to make...
I think Justifer might be waiting for Sergeant...
Waiting for someone to make a move. Spot Sergeant. Will Sergeant peek? Come on, Sergeant. Have an ego. Justifer reloading. Trapped in this area. Has Clacker. Will he save? Don't save! Saving!
No! Oh, he jumped it outside! Oh, never mind. Okay, I thought he was going to run back in.
Such a shame. Very winnable round there.
I think that's very winnable. I think you have a gun that shoots 50. You just got to hit chest literally twice on these guys. Two of them are you just need to sneeze on and they die.
True.
And we're full health, I'm pretty sure, and we're just giving up. I know this team can do better. Pons not being able to secure that kill on Onion Knight and Beach was really unfortunate. Probably could have made the prospects of this 1v2 a lot more tasteful for Justifer. But alas, we are 1-1 going into the final of this quarter.
Yes.
And now as we wait for this map to chug along, I actually have a question for you, Tetra.
Okay, give it to me.
You stated beforehand there was that one 2v2 C-store that somehow scuffed its way into 5v5. You said you removed that.
Sorry, the what?
It ain't been removed.
What did I do?
You know the you know the small ass C-store that everybody hates.
Yeah, so the ones
because
on training got removed, but the ones that are co-op maps didn't.
That's a co-op map.
That's a co-op map.
Horrific.
True.
I had to play that in official, and it was we triple charged on that map because we said fuck it. As we head into this next map, it seems that PPC think that Gatlings are going to go through bathroom wall, the exterior wall, to arcade. Now, I'm not too sure the logistics of this. Oh, and there's also a car right there, as stated by Gatlings. However, oh, okay, I was going to say, they haven't really planned anything outside saying woo and that there's a car, but they are going to blow entrance with a wall charge. Hopefully it's a nice fast push. If they can get the timing on this, they can just take bomb, defuse from the left side, have, you know, Justifer hold Freezer with the Saber. Oh, now we're drawing people.
I don't really know what they're doing, planning-wise.
Well, it looks like they're going for a double charge. They are blowing arcade and entrance. We are going to see a double charge on this last round.
Love a good double charge.
I do love a good double charge. What do you think about this Barben arcade, the one that Sergeant's about to put down to the office door?
I I think it's good if someone's pushing green, but obviously they're not going to be pushing. Oh, they might drop someone to green. I think 1-1's going green with Pond. So we might see that get some usage. I quite like it. An arcade hold.
Wow, he's just
He's
flashed directly in. He's already in there.
He's just in there.
He's just. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Onion
That's a
Knight
nade as well.
goes
Is he
down
solid?
as well.
Double net. He got both barbs.
This is crazy.
Insane, Yuto.
This is actually insane, Yuto Gergod.
Oh, but Magistray.
Magistray gets one.
We're shooting at our own teammate here, fellas.
Yeah, shooting our own teammate. That's fine. Hey, people get confused sometimes. Pond with the auto in our freezer. Can Pond do anything with his auto? Almost goes down, takes some damage from Sergeant, but doesn't. Shoots open this teller and is now pushing in. Safe Egg's able to trade. And Bill actually TK's Pond there. FaZe in a 1v2 now.
I think you just chuck Jasper on bomb here. Surely you know their bathroom. You just, you know, I've got your back, says Phil. He's gonna run through. No, they're just backing up.
Yeah, they've now grouped up though. Bill pushing with the knack. Gets one.
Oh my god.
Oh, Chester for 6 HP clutches the round. Wow. Really well played there.
Dirty. I watched Phil and Jessica line up there, and I rounded this map off to PPC. Never in a million years did I think Jessica was going to hit that shot. What a play.
That's crazy.
I think Jessica's going to be... I think like Surfront said about about Onion Knight. Onion Knight's going to be a play to look for. I think Jessica's going to be one to look for as well. I think you've got the spearhead of this team right now in Jessica. If they can just shape up, you know... I think we've got a top 8 team on our hands here. I think we've got some nice little contention.
I wholeheartedly agree.
You know what I think? Bring back lower league. That's all I'm saying. This is the team of the lower league right here.
True.
Truth nuke.
Truth nuke.
Ah, we're back on Vinny's map. Truth nuke.
Back on Vinny map. But hey, we love Vinny map. We're getting onto this map, and they're going for the complete opposite of what Gatlings did here. PPC. We see them actually going to go. They're going to go for the door charge onto hall, and they're just going to rush for the servers. They're just going to try and gain servers and go for the defuse without opening the bomb, without opening the vault. Sorry, which is quite smart, but doesn't sometimes go the way that people want to.
They're electing to use a nade in this vent, and while I can understand it because they did play defense on this first, what is Pond drawing? Once again, we've got a... I think that's a gun.
I think it's a gun. I don't really know what he's drawing.
I don't really know what's being drawn here. Oh, is that a Legros? Okay, that's a Legros. It's like they can hear us, and that's kind of concerning. You did set the delay on this, right?
There is delay. There is 180 seconds of delay.
Okay, I'm just making sure. But no, I mean, coming from defending playing on this map, like if you're gonna put a barb there, you want to nade it out, but I don't know. I feel like the nade's kind of useless, so you just use it on the closer barb. If you're gonna be forcing this rush, like Jessup is putting down this barb on this teller's like hallway cutoff, like angle.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I don't know what to call that. It's no man's land. You might as well just use the frag there. Okay, Sergeant Sato has brought 2 frags.
Yes, but hey, maybe he's gonna use both of them in the first round.
And they have a wall.
They do realize this is first round, right? Sergeant taking.
No, oh my god, wait, no, you know what they're going? They're gonna wall charge bathroom. Oh,
Invisible Molly. Takes down 2. This is not looking good at all. No one dies to that nade.
Ah.
FaZe pushing in. Onion though on the
Oh
flank.
my god, Onion!
Oh, no ammo though! And FaZe is just gonna save. I think they have.
I think he needs to save the Clacker. I think he needs to go back for Clacker. No, he has shield. I realized he had shield. Does he not go back for Clacker here? I feel like you.
Guess not.
Good round, I guess. Wong is in the bathroom. We should probably cut away from cameras on that. Give them some privacy. But great round from Gatlings overall, I suppose. I mean, the planning on the side of PPC was, I guess, we're going to blow up this entire bank and we don't care if we get the bomb or not. Didn't really work out. They got double mollied. That invisible molly is so deadly. If you just don't count 10 seconds after hearing it, you're going to die to it. What do you reckon they push on this? Because they used door charge there. They have... I mean, they at least saved a nade.
They did save the nade. And that's very important.
Yeah, I mean, that's a net positive. I like this plan. I like this wall charge. I've seen so many people do this wall charge. I was kind of concerned last map when there was the double barbs on, like, the jungle walkway near the water. But hopefully Gatlings don't end up playing into that because you're just going to be wasting barbs if they're going to wall charge it. Who knows? We see Pond on the Legros, a gun that I'm surprised even gets used at this point. We got two Grooters in hand, a big AK and an Ingmar. I think this is going to come down to the wire because I think we're going to get a deep nade off of one of these, like, blows. And I think it gets, like, one. I think it gets one or two.
Well, fingers crossed he gets multiple.
Fingers crossed. Well, no, I mean, I said Gatling's going to win, so I want Gatlings to defend this, obviously. But looking at this map, looking at the defenses, we have 2 barbs in total, and they're kind of nowhere near their actual push. We do see a barb coming out in pit, though, so we're going to have 3 barbs playing for this long angle. I can see the intention behind Phil and his plan here. I feel like if you want to do that, you just place a little bit more towards the stairs. You get them in the barb a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
But what do I know? They're the ones 3 up. They're the ones 3-1 up right now.
That's true. We're seeing the kick, or not come out yet. There it is. There the kick comes out. Damage comes out from Jessifer. Not able to take out anyone though, but deals a lot of damage overall. Pisces with a good kill there from the Saber. Shots are ringing. Connect. FaZe and Onion Knight very low. Magistrate has pushed up though into this base position. Can he do anything? Smoke goes out. Smoke blocking line of sight for Wong there as they push up with the wall charge. Wall charge goes down. FaZe can't clap because he dies to the molly. Pond, another kill. On to Magistrate as he pushes up into water. And now it's getting real. Sergeant pushes up. They just need to grab this clacker off FaZe's body. Onion Knight picks it up. Clacker in hand. Clacks out. Nade is coming out from Sergeant. Throws it into Castle. Doesn't kill anyone. Safe X. Nade is coming out from Sergeant. Throws it into Castle. Doesn't kill anyone. Safe X. Has a lovely angle there. Wong able to take out one and Phil's able to take out another. Down to Pisces in a 1v4. Not much to do. And the Igmar is hitting hard. The PK comes out but isn't able to do anything with it.
Gat supremacy. That's what I'm seeing right there. Gat over PK. I hope you don't mind me saying this. I'm not sure what the thought process was behind seeing a Molotov on the ground, like thrown on the ground, knowing that your wall charge is on and proceeding to jump into the Molotov. It happens. I've done it. looking from it overhead. It's one of those things that I think you can either say broke the round, or you can say it was just a little thing by the wayside compared to everything else there. I think, but on either side, you had Phil in pit who was ready for that rotate, which was perfect. He was playing beyond his barb, which was a bit interesting for me. At that point, you might as well have put the barb near the beach doors. But, I mean, it worked out for them. They got away with 4 people alive there.
It's true.
I mean, the pistols coming out, the dry peek into castle as well. You had a flash on you, Sergeant. I feel like you just throw it deep. You know they're gonna open castle, but you just gotta get in there and get active. Now, hopefully, we see some planning on the side of the defense and not just stickmen. But stickmen are always appreciated.
That is true. They are appreciated.
They are appreciated. What do they have going to this last round? Because I believe they don't have Clacko. They're force green.
They are.
So hopefully the side of Gatlings can piece that one together.
Hopefully. I hope that we see them move this barb.
That arcade barb? Yeah. Otherwise, it's just sort of in there.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going for it. I mean, I can see the telepush here rather than freezer. I personally despise playing out of this freezer. Unless you can get in behind the aisle, the fridges at the back. Looks like Onion Knight's also wanting to... I can't tell if he wants to torch that shed. But he's circled somewhere. Wong has just flashed himself in the bathroom.
Hey.
Wong likes being in the bathroom a lot. I think we need to...
Like being in the bathroom a lot. You know, we don't judge.
No, there's no judging, no judging. We are torching a shed.
I mean, yeah, stuff is happening. That's pretty much the consensus right now. Stuff is happening. And we're seeing Sergeant push in with the shield. Jessica goes down, though. Pond trades out, and the shield is alone now. Puff comes out. Not able to do much. Wong full blind. Vice is over to take out another. And Pond takes out another. Holy, Pond is going crazy here.
Pond with his leg roast is insane.
It is insane. Pond is doing a very good job.
Open it. Yeah. Oh my god, wait, I love this play from Onion Knight.
Stray goes down. Sorry, gets one. Sorry, gets
No,
Pond. But Phil is in the corner. Able to get one. Can he get another? No, he can't.
Oh,
and that's
no.
5-2.
4-2. Silly,
Sorry,
man.
I literally, I have got...
No, you're fine. You're fine. So, yeah, going into that round, I mean, Pond getting 2 of the leg roast there on such a close-quartered arcade and telepush is really interesting. I mean, you've got people dying left, right, and center, and I think at the end of that, honestly, it was well played by Onion Knight, and I believe he had Magistrate left. Magistrate pushing in, getting Pond in that bathroom, backing up into a corner, sort of not giving yourself enough positioning to get out. But opening that entrance and allowing yourself to re-rotate through to entrance was just all you needed there. I think at the end of the day, Phil never expected it. We're going to move on to this. I swear we've seen this factory so many times. And we're going to see a new and improved strategy coming from the side of PPC. Never mind, they're hitting the wall charge. I was kind of perplexed to see what their torch play was going to be. When they would have had bomb and they would have been standing in toxic otherwise. But beyond that, it's looking pretty good. It also looks like they are electing to smoke themselves off in office window before running across the pathway to the bomb. Now, I've seen this done before by Tempo, and I remember the way that ended. It ended with Draken in the pit, dead, and a lot of laughs in that call. So, I mean, if it happens on stream, we can laugh about it. Not laugh at them, laugh with them, you know? It's a silly little thing that happens.
A silly little thing.
Silly little thing. Ah, you are back. Okay. I was unsure how long you would have been cooked for.
Well, turns out that my internet just dies.
Ah. It likes doing that.
It loves doing that. Anyway.
I actually don't know what...
We've got some kissing. Bill and Pom seem to be having a little makeout session factory.
Hey guys, let's leave that stuff for the frogs team. Come on.
See that, frogs?
Leave that for frogs. I think they forgot their charges.
Maybe they're greening.
True.
Could always just be a green. The flashes go out into server farm, and we're seeing Phil take out one. Good Molotov there. Pisces trades though. Pisces is deep. Can they do anything? They can take out another, and that's good ground taking. Morp tries to do something, can't. Jestifer with the Morp. And now Jestifer is being pushed. Oh, well played from Pisces. Really waiting for that Morp to shoot, to push. And they've spotted the last two defenders, though. I think if they can relay that, Onion Knight can pick up Pond, and now it's down to 1-1. Sneaking around the corner, though, Onion Knight. Can't get
There's
it.
no way.
1-1. Still alive. Gets another, and it down to Sergeant.
No way.
No way. Sergeant.
Surely.
Very low. The flash goes out, but he's full blind. Sergeant defusing 70%, 80%, 90%, and that's
So
the
smart.
round. The big
That's
Boney
so
Club.
smart. Run him down with it. Oh. They both played that so well, but Sergeant, I was almost scared for him. He threw that flash and then peeked it. Just sit on the defuse. He has to run away. Expertly played. You play for the round there. You don't really worry about util. You know, you greened that round. That is such a vital map to green on. I mean, they have torch, sure, but at least it's not a frag. At least it's not your saber. What a round. And what a push by Pisces, I mean, sorry. Pardon me. Getting 3 on that push, getting the Morp out of the way. Monumental. I think that's a turning point for this team at the moment. I think this is... have you ever seen this push before? The shed to crates?
I don't think I have, no.
I have seen this never. And I am really interested. If they want to go through with this, they bypass all of the defenses that Gatling are about to set up. Gatling, just like myself, would never expect a team in the second round to expend 2 charges and just go directly onto site. It seems that they have drawn a photorealistic Wong crying in the bottom right. Very lovely. That's very nice drawing. If they put some time into the defenses, I think, especially this Barb up on backstage. Yep, there we go. Looks like we're going to be getting some wall bangs down from Hull onto that backstage Barb, which would be very nice. However, I don't think you're going to catch anybody when the entire team's, for some reason, looping to the very top left of the map if we actually look at that line. Going for a little stroll. I also do want to say on the side of... There's definitely been some miscommunication on the side of Gatlings as we have brought in 5 barbs.
Hey, maybe they just want to go barb heavy.
I hope. I mean...
Nothing wrong with
I
5
agree
barbs.
with that. No, I may see it as a little bit peculiar, but I'm not in their minds. I don't know what they're talking about in that chat right now. So this could be master plays. We've got Onion Knight on a slow reception push. Tagged up, though. He's... Oh, that nade doesn't get him?
No, but Sergeant is able to push in, though. They're in. They're in lockers. Just got to place the wall. Wall goes down, and there's the wall charge that comes out. They're actually quite ready for it.
What a flash.
Don't. With the dawn, actually. Magix takes out
Phil!
SafeX. Phil, though, gets one, gets traded out. And the wall banks are coming back in.
Oh my
One
God.
able to get another.
Onion Knight onto Jessifer and Bar.
Goes down, though, and it's just down to the dawn.
Oh, I love this from Onion.
Sergeant goes down to the dawn. Onion on the flank. Goes down, and it's down to FaZe. Dawn can do stuff, but can't do enough.
What a shot by FaZe. I could shoot through those walls too, is what FaZe just said to Pond. Bam, done out. I thought Pond was on for a 1v3 with a Dawn. I thought we were going to see some monumental... Am I allowed to swear? I think I'm allowed to swear.
You're allowed to swear, I've sworn.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I was going to say monumental shit. It's not really a swear, but, you know.
I would say that shit is a swear. I would say that's a swear.
Well, you're shit out of luck then, buddy.
I'd say that the crap maybe isn't a swear.
Well, no, crap obviously isn't a swear. Anyways, that's... Jeez, you Brits. Fuck. Gonna see... How many barbs do Gatling actually have after that 5 expenditure on Killhouse? Because I don't remember them putting a lot down on that other map.
Well, they've... No, I think they used maybe 1 or 2 barbs on the
They used
green.
1 on the other map.
Yeah,
they used 1 on the green, and then that was it.
Well, they're down
So, yeah. They have...
to what, 3 barbs?
2. Nope.
2 barbs?
2. They got 2. And we're going to see double flares in servers. I agree. I hate playing in servers.
True.
I also never ate carrots as a kid. So... that probably explains a lot. Pisces pointing out the fact of getting a lob nade into manager, potentially for the Mort player. But I don't believe, or like the long range manager player, I mean, Safe Eggs or Wong1 could go on that spot. Even Pond. You've got 3 medium to long range distance guns right there. And I mean, who knows? That could get a bit dicey. You kind of, you miss out on being able to use the drag for a barb on this green. But I mean, if you can get the kill, does it justify it? It'll be a bunch of what ifs until we find out, so...
That's true.
Did they wall on that second round as well? Yeah, they did. So
But anyway, round has started, and I think that is FaZe missing anything? I don't think so. I think they're all good. We've got Pisces with the door.
They have Dorn?
Yeah. Getting down to that eastern servers door. Safe Eggs.
Very early molly from Jets.
Safe Eggs takes a lot of damage there from FaZe. We're seeing some more damage from the servers. FaZe for some reason actually has MVGs on. While not being in servers, and the MVGs are now on in the dark room. Nothing in servers. Phil with a lovely Molotov setup here. Safe Eggs inside of insecurity, sorry. Can they do anything? They can't do enough, and Sergeant takes out Safe Eggs with a nade. Jessifer trades, though.
How is Jessifer allowed to be alive in this lobby teller for so long?
I have no idea.
He's...
Onion Knight takes out Pond. And shield swings in. All of the attackers are less than half HP, but Onion Knight takes out another. That's 2 for Onion. This is very winnable, though, from Wong and Phil. Phil goes down, though, to Pisces, and it's just down to Wong. 1v4. All attackers
Are they
low.
all
Get
one-shot for this?
Doesn't get another, and that's
Oh,
4 to 5 for Pink Pony Club.
We've seen 2 comebacks out of 2 games from these 2 teams. That's a lot of 2s.
True.
That's a lot of T's. We've seen, I believe it was 3-1 at the start of this, and then, you know, PPC just got onto attack, and they're like, "This is our side. We've come into this. We know this is our side now." Onion Knight showing no remorse in the final round.
No remorse.
Got 2. Said, "I want 4." Actually. And I believe looking for a Molotov to try and join their brothers, at least until the next round. I do think, looking at these stats, yeah, Pisces and Onion Knight, absolute mollywop at the moment. I can't tell because the bit rate is so low on it, but I believe Onion Knight has 7 kills, and Pisces has 8.
Onion Knight does have 7 kills.
She
and
is?
Pisces has 9 kills.
9. That's just me being unable to read. Very lovely plays from both teams. But it is interesting to me. It feels like the opening duels have been very even.
Yeah, very.
I mean, to be fair, this game is entirely even. We're at 5-4. But I feel like teams have been a lot more predominant on rounds that they've lost in the opening, if you get what I mean. I feel like a lot of rounds have been 4v5 comebacks.
Mm-hmm.
So it's interesting to me that PPC have 5 openings with 5 rounds, but, you know, I don't know. As the stats go, it doesn't really matter who gets opening kill. It's just a funny little stat for the Euros to care about. I'm looking at you, Photon.
True. Looking at the funny stats.
Are they funny stats? That's all he cares about. He isn't even. Yeah. He also called me fat in DM, so that was a little bit of a get back for him. Storage blow here. Looking like we're gonna get a green smoke to try and push through. I can see the vision. I feel like if you throw it a bit deeper, you just give yourself more of a safe out. Like, you know, they know where to shoot regardless. You might as well just make it so they feel more threatened that you're just going to run through the smoke on them, not they run through the smoke on you. As I say this, we're going to see an auto shotgun in office. At least the puck for an auto shotgun. Whether or not we actually see one is entirely up to Pisces, as everyone else is in the map. What do you think of these barbs in server farm?
I think they could go well. I think they just gotta figure out how to play them well.
Very true, and it would be the case. Unfortunately, I think we are going to be seeing a storage blow, as well as some early green aggression from Wong. Pisces, very damaged from that first interaction.
Yeah, a lot of damage onto Pisces. Can they reciprocate? We shall see. Flashes go out in storage. We're seeing them push in already. Very fast, very aggressive. 1-1 kicks down the green. But are the defenders looking the right way? And they are! They catch out the attackers. One goes down. FaZe gets Jestifer. As Safe X pushes in. Able to take down 2 while Phil gets 1. Phil gets another. It's 2 for each. And Magistrate down into a 1v4. Cannot do it. And that's the round.
We're tied again.
We're tied
exactly what I said. It feels like teams that get the openings just aren't winning the rounds. And look at it. FaZe got the winning. Got the opening this round onto Jestifer on that office push. And then the rest of Gatlings? I really need to remember this, eh? I think it's Gatlings. Gatlings just push in and just go, no, you're not taking that. Safe FaZe completely running past FaZe. I think FaZe must have been reloading in the corner. Getting Onion Knight beneath the stairs. I'm not sure if there was or wasn't a call up top. Pisces dying on that rotate to try and help the teammates in office. I mean, just everyone getting caught with their pants down, unfortunately. I mean, Magistrate getting into a long fight with Pond. I think it was Legros against Blacktar, and Well, we saw who won that. Pond picked up a Legros over the Black Tar. It's their favorite gun. Must be.
Must be. Must be their favorite gun.
Absolutely wild. Must be. Is it their best weapon in this game at the moment? Because I would believe that it is.
I don't know.
You know how we could check?
Not on stats. Stats does not.
Oh.
Stream stats does not record that.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that.
You know what? I'm gonna see what we can do with stats.
Straight back onto this map, and they're copying the play. Wong is asking to copy the play. If it worked for them, it's gonna work for us. Trust.
True. Very true fact.
And I don't hate that call.
No.
I don't hate that call.
Truth
It would mean that all of their Truth nuke. Truth and Nova. Now, I'm not sure if PPC will follow the same as Gatlings with using 5 barbs, or at least bringing 5 barbs in. But it does appear that they're going to be putting a barb directly on the bomb, which I believe will get blown up. They are actually doing a funny rendition of the play. It looks like PPC is setting up for them to do the exact same play, but Gatlings are saying this reception, this club, looks a lot more accessible. It's a lot easier. I mean, we were able to spray them down because we had this whole connection. If we can gain club, we can have access to con, you know, push buff from behind, get that kill. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who absolutely knows?
Who knows?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Yes.
Not me.
Nobody knows. I will say, I think if Gatlings decide to go down this bar walkway, if PPC are smart, they're going to set up a wall bang on that top left crates and just spray and pray. Because this bar is a funnel and a funnel entirely.
That is true.
I've watched 300 damage minimum come from those funny little corridors.
It's a lot of fun to be had on this map. Definitely.
Yes. I think this is one of the better kill house maps. I think I'll say that. I
Wow.
think it's...
Thank you so much. But we're going in. We're already getting deep. They're already trying to flash out this backstage for some reason. They've got the torch, so they're going to torch open this. They're actually not going to torch open this. They're going to torch open reception. But FaZe is ready on the other side of this to swing. Are they going to swing? It's too late now. Already happened. The torch has already happened, and Sergeant goes down. It's just right in front of a door. Jetstaffer goes in.
Come on, Jetstaffer.
Jetstaffer going deep. Come on, just shotgun it. Just go for it. He's
Shotgun it.
Okay.
Whoa, we're waiting.
FaZe goes down.
He's being a team player.
He's being a team player. Not a real shotgun player. Shotgun players don't care about their team. Frag goes out. His
That's a
teammates
grenade.
on a good team player though, as they've just tried to frag him. Phil goes down, takes out Magistrate. It's down to Pisces. 5v1. Very hard to win this.
I think it's a Silver with the Dawn. Oh,
Unfortunately, does not get it. But they're all
so what
low.
we're
Look
seeing
at them.
here is that, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of those kills ended up being wall bangs from the attacking side. I don't know if they were counter wall bangs that ended up just hitting the marks, or if they were just common pre-fires. But wow, I mean, at this point, Gatling have secured 3 points from this weekend. Can they make it 4? Can they win this last round? A hard-fought victory after, you know, losing their stride to PPC. Honestly, it might end up being that PPC just couldn't capitalize even more on their attacking runs. However, we are going to see...
Well, Gatling's on match point. They've confirmed at least 3 points for themselves on this series.
Agreed.
Which is huge.
It is pretty huge. I think we're going to see a force green. No, they saved a door charge because they did not go through lockers. That was actually very smart on the economic side of Gatlings. That's how you play this game. They make that work, and now they have the benefit of having this extra red blow on a map as vital as, I was gonna say, yeah, on this bank map. I mean, you blow the red here, they're looking to blow the servers instead. I think either way, either red's good. I think if you blow red and you take loans fast and you take security, you force them onto button side and you can just flash deep into accounting and get that pick.
Very true.
I think if you blow servers, I mean, this barb that's going to be directly on the button, it will slow them down. I suppose you can see it long from the red blow on the other side of loans. So hopefully they have the foresight to open up that manager door and play that long. But who knows?
Who knows?
You're going to see a 3-2 split as well. Who absolutely knows?
Who
This
knows?
is going to come down to the wire. Who knows? This
Who
is
knows?
a buzzer beater right here.
This is the final round.
Tying. It's the final countdown. We've got 30 seconds until we see execution. Setup phase. Sorry, not execution. I'm silly. Make me. I gotta resign now. I've just made a mockery of myself. I will also say that this barb on loans, while I don't necessarily see the vision for it, I can understand the reasoning behind it. Now, if that loans wall was not a glass window, I would 100% play that there, because you get the bathroom swing, you get the corner swing. But I'm surprised that they've relocated. Oh my god, they have 5 barbs for this round.
They do. They love. Wait, it's the
So
it's just the last round.
both teams. I mean, it's the last round, true. I guess you don't really. Yeah, there's no point barbing that factory. I guess.
It's last round. There's no point in saving any barbs. And we're seeing the attackers push in through a green service pit, like you were saying. We see a Molotov in the hands of Wong. This could be something that could make or break it, but FaZe misses the shot. Wong hits one, but it's a body shot. Hits another and wallbangs through the manager thing there, able to take out two. Sergeant, Molotov in hand. Dies to Wong, and it's down to Pisces in a 1v5 already. Wong
I don't know if you saw it, but Jessifer and Phil were waiting on that teller door. That was insane.
They've just won because
There's no way.
Wong won them the round.
Wong won 3 Wong v1s.
And won the one round. They needed to win the one game.
Yep, we're milking this as hard as we can. Look at them.
Pack
of hyenas. There's
no
no way.
two.
There's no way.
There's no way. Reload.
Come on, you come. Reload. Come on, Pisces.
Come on, Pisces.
They have a molly. Molly.
Chesterfield with the auto. And that's the game.
I saw that happening. I saw that
happening.
Oh, Wong getting 5, getting an ace.
Getting Wong 5s individually to win the one round they needed to win the game.
Wong 5 is gonna get fired and say that they were wrongfully terminated after killing 2 teammates.
That's enough. That's enough.
You know what? You're right.
Let's go to stats while you. Let's actually go to us because now you have your cam on. Anyway, yeah. That's it's been us. That is the day. There's one more game going on today. Monster IT versus Ratus, which is happening in 30 minutes. But
Are we not streaming that?
no, because I'm too dumb.
I will stream it.
To stream it.
I will stream it then. I will keep it up. I'm too awake now to care, and also Radis Modus. Radis Mos Eisley seems like it'll be a fun game. I think we heard Surfront was getting ready for his. Sounds pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Sounds pretty good to me.
That was pretty good.
Sounds pretty good.
Anyway, that should be us.
Sounds. Hang on. Wait,
Okay,
Tetra.
sorry.
Wait. Buy due process, guys.
By due process.
I love DP.
I love
I
DP.
heart DP. You can tell Tetra is absolutely tired. That man has no soul left in his brain. Let's let the man sleep.